love and Gogi is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
They
don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay. Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still in the stars with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof, I'm a lie about a motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like under the city, the driver's side floor. Gucci get large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with viewing for free. Hey, this one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Leroy. Let's go! Let me tell you something about the Bucks. Can I tell you something about the Bucks, Leroy? They don't want the heat, dude. They do not want the heat. You know, hey, guess what? Guess what happened yesterday? You know what happened yesterday? The series already started. Because we just snatched home court advantage in one game. In one game, baby.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Other than just your blind heat faith,
Mm-hmm.
was there anything during the course of the year that led you to believe they would do that?
Dude,
I just asked a question.
Yeah, what was the what was the question?
Based on everything you've seen
Mhm.
for 84 games,
Sure.
what would lead you to believe they would do that? Because that Heat team
Yeah.
wouldn't have been in the play-in.
Okay, but guess what?
What?
It's a new season. Jimmy Bucket said it after the Chicago game. 0-0. And now they're 1-0, baby!
Stop this.
Jimmy Butler, turning into playoff Jimmy, is the greatest player in the league. Not Giannis, not Jokic, not Embiid, not Tatum, not John Morant, not LeBron James. Playoff Jimmy has arrived, Leroy. They didn't know what to do. Did whatever. You know what he did, Leroy?
Whatever they wanted.
Whatever
And-
he wanted.
And made some threes.
Made some threes.
By the way,
Stole the ball.
let's
Got to his sweet spots.
throw this out
It's all
there
happening
too.
for us, baby.
More points
Mm-hmm.
than the Heat as a franchise
That's right.
have ever scored in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's right. With LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, doesn't matter. This
Ray Allen.
Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway.
Yep.
The most points ever. The worst offensive team in the league put up the most points ever in a playoff game in franchise history. What you want to know what that means? It's only up from here, baby. It's only up from here, baby. They don't know what to do, dude. That giant ostrich, Brook Lopez, he's got one play. Ah! I mean, the dude is basically Roy Hibbert with a three-pointer. Let's be real about it. And Bam Adebayo, he went ostrich hunting yesterday. All right? Little dicey there in the first couple quarters. But once halftime rolled around, that was a different Bam Adebayo. That is the all-star we have come to know. You give him that jump shot? You insult him? And how about him
Backed
cheesing
up.
down the court? Cheesing. What are you going to do, bro? Hey, Brook Lopez, why don't you move your feet or your claws or hooves or whatever an ostrich has? Do ostriches have hooves?
Ain't never been that close.
Marcos, yes. You got
The
weird.
closest I've been to an ostrich
Okay.
Marcus, you
No.
got-
is those little
Unnecessary.
ostrich jerkies that are in Smoothie King.
Are you eating already?
What is going
Are
on?
you crunching?
Had a long
How
morning.
could you eat at a time like this?
Mm.
I'm fueled on heat culture and cocaine, baby.
This
Woo!
is a celebratory snack.
Dude, this doesn't even feel like a first round series. This feels like the Eastern Conference Finals already. I'm so excited. It's like a drug. Like anybody,
Your excitement is due to seeing something you haven't seen in a while.
but they've rewarded me. They've rewarded me. I stayed true. Like, why do you ask me? Why do you believe in this team? Why do you?
No.
Tobin?
That's not what
No,
I
that's what
asked you.
you said.
That
You
is
said
not
that. No, that's
what
what you said.
I
That's what you said.
asked you.
That's what you said.
Now I'm looking at ostrich
So-
feet.
Yeah.
Tobin,
Yes.
stop lying.
What?
That's not what I asked you.
That's what you asked me all year.
No, what I said was
Hmm?
based on what you've seen, how can you expect what happened last night?
Well, I'll tell you why.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You want to know why?
I don't want to know.
You want to know why?
I don't want to know.
Marcos, you want to know why I believed in it?
I would absolutely love to know.
Of
JFig.
course you would.
I just want to know.
JFig, is JFig here?
JFig?
Is she in the comments at least?
Oh no, she's like in the thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She
in the
wants to
system.
know. Trevor.
Trevor?
Well, you got new guys. No, he is here to.
No. You don't know
He's here
that.
to learn
No.
under the tutelage of Marcos.
He doesn't know
Yes.
tutelage. You don't know why. You don't know that. Trevor, you want to know why I knew that?
Why?
All right, hold on. Hold on. I got a phone call. And anybody else wants to call in, I'll take some calls and tell them why in a second. But Richie, RVA Richie, what's going on, man?
I want to know.
RVA, you want to know
What
why?
did you do?
You want to know why? Say it with
Please,
me. Stay
please
with-
tell me.
Stay there, Richie. You stay there with me for a second. Here's why.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, you stand there with me. Marcos, you want to know why?
Yes,
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, please.
JIMVP. 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 Woo! Boom! What else we got here? What's your name?
Yo, it's Jim and Kendall.
Jim.
Jim.
You know what? You know what you have in common with Jimmy Butler?
What is it?
You're also JIMVP. 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 Leroy, you want to know what's interesting? You never root for injury, right? You never root for injury. Never root for injury. It's bad karma. It's unbecoming to root for injury.
Watch it.
I just want it to be known.
Yep.
Isn't it funny that when something happens fortuitous for the Heat, now all of a sudden they want to outlaw the charge?
Look at that.
Isn't
Huh?
that interesting, huh?
Look at that.
Is
huh?
anybody, is anybody out here outlawing diving for the basketball? Nope. Nobody has a thing to say about our poor boy Wonder, do they? Oh, poor Giannis is back. Outlaw the charge. No, you want to know what happened yesterday? Here's what happened. You want to know what happened? Kevin Love proved why I always said they needed a guy like that here. Okay. He proved that veteran savvy in the playoffs is unbelievably valuable. Playoff Kev, dude. Playoff Kev arrived. And I've been saying this from the start. In a lot of ways, Kevin Love is like a bra. He's here for support. Here to support the postseason and bring everything we need, Leroy. Rebounding, shooting, tenacity, throwing his body on the line. Has anybody had more bodily injuries? Not like things that would keep him out of a game, but just hit to the balls, blood, headshots than Kevin Love?
No, that's all he does is get in harm's way. Now, let's be clear. He can't get in front of the guy if he's dribbling in front of him. But if the guy gets a running start and can't change direction, K-Love is your guy.
He's right there.
He's right there.
He's right there.
He's
in
right
position. Lead the league in charge.
Is that the old Shane Battier?
Just got to do it. Listen, if
That's
you
exactly
win the
what it
position
is.
battle,
He's Shane Battier.
if you win the position battle, turnover.
Except
Sorry.
intangibles.
What do you mean intangibles?
Intangibles, Shane Battier. Take a lot of charges,
yeah.
make the three. Hit a lot.
Are
Hey,
you
shut the ball.
Let me
up.
ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you saying this new Shane Battier?
Said he's intangible, Shane Battier.
Well, why is he intangible?
Why?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by that,
Yeah, what do
Leroy?
you mean by that?
He's white.
Whoa!
Like white hot is what you mean?
White
Like
hot playoffs,
that's what
right?
you mean. That's what
That's
you're
a fact.
saying.
You can put whatever twist you want on it. Make it sound as bad as you want. That is a fact.
Interesting.
Is
He has a lot of the skill set of Shane Battier.
He's not
Does he
mixed.
not?
He could be mixed.
I mean, he's got that salt
Who?
and pepper going on.
Kevin Love ain't mixed.
Tyler Johnson was mixed.
I mean, you want to talk about some seasoning on this team? That dude's got that salt and pepper, dude.
He
Salt and pepper.
Not, I mean,
It's pretty good.
so is his running mate on the end of the bench.
Who's that?
UD.
Minus
Wow,
one.
okay.
Minus
UD got
Why
salt
would
and
you do
pepper
that?
too.
What are you doing, dude?
Why can Kevin
Today.
Love have salt and pepper?
Why today?
But
Because Kevin Love pushes it. He pushes it real good.
oh my goodness, stop, dude! I knew it. I knew it. You know what I did? So I had to go somewhere this morning, so I thought I was going to be a little late.
This morning.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I called Old Toes.
Oh.
And part of the reason why I did it was for this reason. I had to get my mind right.
Oh.
I had to get my mind right because I knew the next 40 minutes driving here was going to be my last moments of tranquility before I get in here and, you know, you do you. So I called to get a little heads up. Here's how he responded. Tobe, what's up? Hey, I might be running a little late. Leroy. I'm like, oh,
You knew what you were going to get, dude.
I knew it.
You knew what you were
I
going to
knew,
get.
wait. I do it when the game was over on Twitter. No message. Leroy. I'm like, oh boy.
So good. There's nothing sweeter. Nothing
Listen,
sweeter than Heat playoff victory.
I'm going to say like this.
It's a nectar.
This is the honest truth. I don't want guys to get hurt, right?
Of course not.
But if something happens, I'm playing for the other team, I'm sure it's not going to feel bad about it.
Yeah.
It's an easier trip for me. That being said, like we were talking about what Reggie Miller said last night,
Oh, yeah. We're talking about that on the way in today.
and he said that the Heat losing Tyler Herro was more important than the Bucks losing Giannis. I get what he was saying, but anytime he loses
I
two-time
mean, it
MVP,
sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy,
sounds
but
crazy.
but for what they do for the team, the one thing that the Bucks have that the Heat really don't is depth. Like I'm talking about
Yeah,
a lot of
they're a
depth.
deep team,
And
for sure.
so from that standpoint, I get what he was saying, except not with that guy.
You want to know how deep they were yesterday, though?
No.
Marcos, you want to know how deep the Bucks were yesterday?
Yeah, I would love to know, please. Please tell me.
Trevor, you want to know how deep the Bucks were yesterday?
Trevor, you interested?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Hold on. Let's ask this guy. Hold on.
Sure.
Hey,
Put the radio on.
Smitty.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'll let you make your point in a second, but let me ask you a question first. You want to know how deep the Bucks were yesterday?
I love your cheer, man. I love it. I love it.
All right, hold on one second. I'll tell you how deep they were. Not deep enough, dude! Not deep enough, dude! That team was like a puddle yesterday because they weren't deep enough.
Wow.
All right, let's see what Smitty had to say. Hey, Smitty, what do you want to say, buddy?
Hey, I had everyone out here in Salt Lake City giving me 10, 15 points. I won good money yesterday. I told them. There's no one that knows how to play the Heat. There's nobody that knows how to play the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat.
That's right.
Nobody knows how to play them. Quick question before anything. That was a dirty hit, and I can't believe the refs didn't look at that. The one Portis did on Kevin Love.
Oh,
That was dirty, and I cannot believe it wasn't even looked at.
Thuggery.
let me tell you something about it. Take it easy.
Sorry.
See what you do?
Sorry.
It's your fault. You get everybody all up in a tizzy,
I was,
and then they
I
start
was.
yelling stuff.
I got crazy.
I will say, though, this Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about him, dude.
It's weird
Yeah.
because he is out there hacking up a storm,
Mhm.
but he's always jovial with everybody.
Nah,
No,
I don't like you pushing Eric Spoelstra.
Big eyes.
I'm not for that.
really?
Wow.
I'm not for that. You don't get to shove a coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you no.
That's
no.
unbecoming. You don't shove a coach, and you certainly do not shove a future Hall of Famer.
Yep.
All right, Bobby
Listen.
Portis.
Yep.
Pick on somebody your own age. Stop messing with the old.
Yeah. What?
Just saying.
The
I've
old
never
don't
heard
like
of Eric Spoelstra referred to
unfair
as
fighting.
the
No,
old.
Kevin Love.
Oh,
Okay.
Is Kevin Love? How old is Kevin Love? 38.
you know how old he is? Not too old, dude, because he had it all going for
Wow.
him yesterday.
34. I'll tell you what, though.
34.
The more
That's
I
it?
research people's age, I realize Kyle Lowry looks good for his age. Really? He's 37, right? I'm always like, oh, wow, this guy's younger than
So
Kyle
he's
Lowry.
wait.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Kevin Love.
Yep.
Is 3 years younger than Kyle Lowry.
This is true.
He's only a year older than Jimmy.
I would have lost money on that.
Really? Just because of the hair?
Just because it seems like we've been saying Kevin Love's name forever.
That's right.
Forever.
You know what they say?
No, I don't.
Non-intangible, skin not damageable. -1? Heard.
You trying to get us canceled?
-1.
It's fair.
Why didn't you just say black don't crack?
Come on. It was a longer way of saying it, dude. It was a longer way of saying it.
560, you're on the air. What's your name?
Oh, hello, Tobin. It's your friend Chapo.
Hello,
Chapo.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Woo! Hey, listen, get the dunk button ready, Tobin. I got something for Bobby Portis. I'm just kidding. Listen, I got something for Bobby Portis. Don't lose game 2, because if they come to Miami, I'm gonna keep this as clean as I can. You know what we do in the 305. He's gonna get some dirty booger sugar if he comes down here. Woo!
Chris Forrest.
Everybody.
Huh?
There's those big grades falling. That is how I felt last night.
Yeah,
when the
it
clock
was-
hit 0 and the Heat went 1-0
Yeah.
and they took home court advantage after a year of misery, after a year of frustration, and it was all wiped away like that.
A lot of good games.
Were there? I don't even remember. It's all a blur. I can only remember one game, the task at hand.
Listen, you know there were games on Saturday too.
Were there?
Yeah.
Oh, there was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not like this dude.
And guess what? Guess who won the golf tournament?
Gooch.
No. Peaky Blinders. Matthew Fitzpatrick.
Thomas Shelby.
No, Matthew
Oh.
Fitzpatrick.
We'll take a quick break. If you guys want to celebrate 305-567-0560, we're streaming live on YouTube. We're streaming live on Twitch. The channel, Miami 560 WQAM.
Somebody pointed out a good. How about Hero making a 3 with a broken hand?
He didn't make the three.
Wow.
He got put back by Bam.
No, he in the corner. He made it.
I don't think he did.
Wow. I thought he made it.
He
got
made a
put back?
3.
I thought Bam put that
Damn.
back.
No.
Look,
I'm pretty sure
believe
Bam.
you.
I'm pretty sure it was short and Bam
Yeah.
caught it and put it into the rim.
I believe that.
Put it into the bucket.
Yeah, I believe that.
That
Yeah.
would have been crazy if he hit that 3 with
Yeah.
a broken thing. But no, I
I
don't
really
believe-
thought he did.
it looked like he did.
It looked like he
Yeah.
did.
but I don't think he did. I'm pretty sure Bam
You know
caught
what?
it and put it in.
Who called the game yesterday?
Eric Reed.
No, okay, obviously.
I mean, I watched the local broadcast yesterday.
because you're a great fan, and
That's
I
right.
appreciate that. But on the highlights that they have on YouTube, it was not. They thought that Tyler Herro made it too. I was so impressed.
No,
by
I
that.
know, but
Yeah.
Eric Reed was right
You're
on that.
right.
He goes, Bam put it back.
You're right. You're right.
But it was like one of those that went under the rim. Dude, he had
Yeah.
2 broken fingers. You think he's gonna hit a
So
3?
Crazy. What was crazy is how long Spo took, in my opinion,
to get him out. He's like, "Ow!"
Even after the game, Eric Spoelstra was like, I thought he had a stinger.
Okay.
See, that's how it starts. That's how I'm telling you. That used to happen all the time, right? Like that happened to me. I got hit so hard in the back and the front.
Mhm.
My back was hurting. So they thought I had a muscle spasm. They were rubbing it out. I had 2 broken ribs.
All right, it was a very busy weekend. We will get you caught up on the headlines. We wanted to party to start off the show. We got a busy night tonight. The Panthers start their playoff journey as well. Back with more for this.
Dave fires it up. Along the left side, cut off by Holiday. Gets it to Jimmy on the move, up and reverse, and good for Butler going diagonal from right to left across the lane.
Well, and the adjustment to change his body to avoid one of the best shot blockers in the league in Brook Lopez.
Ball poked away by Jimmy. Tyler's hands kicks ahead to the man that wears the 22 for the throwdown on the other end.
Oh, Jimmy just taking over at both sides right now.
Butler has hit 8 of 10. He's got 18 points. Jimmy, the give and go, the throwdown. Nice work with Namdi for a right rim rack attack.
My gosh, so Gabe Vincent basically just posted up his defender on the perimeter, and it was a little, but he got the inside position on Grayson Allen.
Jimmy with the rebound, number 5. Holiday trying to hang with him. He lost him. Jimmy with a jumper that goes at the bottom of the circle. He has 35.
No, Jason Jackson, Amy Audibert with the call here on QAM yesterday. Your Miami Heat, they open up the playoffs with a win over the Milwaukee Bucks to take a 1-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. And what a performance by Jimmy. What really just an all-out team performance yesterday.
It was.
Everybody was good.
Timely shots. Defense was good. It was something that, you hope you would have seen sooner, but I'm not mad.
Great way to start it off, man. And then, you get into this series, and I'm serious when I say, like, this feels like more than a first-round series because you're going up against basically the title favorite. I mean, like, this is you're in it right away. It's right to the fire. There's no cute
that's
little.
what happens when you're an 8th seed.
Definitely, but to know, like, usually in a first round, you're like, all right. I genuinely think Leroy. Like, I did pick them to win, but I did say, like, they have to win one of the first 2, or no chance. You have to win one of the first 2.
You can't come back here.
So it feels like, man, they have a pulse. Now I know I've seen enough playoffs.
Hey, give me a little duster. What do you mean? Give me a duster.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
No.
Anybody got a duster?
A duster.
We can dust off Vic.
Nah, what are you talking about, dude?
Tyler's out. Vic is in.
That is an interesting thing. Who do you think they're going to start Vic? Because I feel like they're going to go start Kevin Love.
No, here's why you need Vic. Because you need 2 guys up top that can create some resistance, penetration, or what have you, right? When you start doing all those pick and rolls and stuff like that, it brings Bam out and it leaves the ostrich.
The ostrich.
Right.
God, his face annoys me.
So from that standpoint, you bring Vic in, it actually might improve defensively.
I think maybe Vic will get some playing time because it's going to be either Victor or Duncan. So I think Vic will get playing time.
What?
Yeah.
Victor or Duncan?
Yeah.
If you have to decide who to play between those 2, you got issues.
Why? Well, think about it. It's just a simple. Well, first of all, Vic didn't play yesterday. Duncan did in Tyler's place.
Right.
So I'm looking at it, and their bench yesterday was Caleb, Kyle, Kevin Love, and then Duncan played a few minutes.
Okay.
So naturally,
you're just going to use that same rotation.
It's either going to be Kyle, Kevin, or Caleb who goes into the starting lineup. I would say most likely Caleb or Kevin. I think Kyle's going to stay on the bench because I don't think you're going to start Kyle and Gabe Vincent. Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah, right.
So
Gabe Vincent did his best version of Duncan Robinson yesterday. Oh, he was hacking quick.
He was.
he was.
But he had some money. He had a money fourth quarter.
When he came back,
yeah,
he was like, he started launching threes.
There was a lot of. It was one of those games where it just felt like the refs were just like, "Hey, everybody's here to see us today, huh? Let's get after it."
It was a lot of
foul. Yeah, dude.
A
lot of that. But no, I mean, like, it's so I would say it's going to be either you're basically going to start, your backcourt will be Strus and Gabe, and then it's either going to be Caleb or Kevin. I don't know which way he goes. I'm guessing Kevin, just to kind of ride what he's doing right now. He seems like he's feeling it a little bit, but he has looked better coming off the bench. So I don't know. I don't know if they want to stack those Bam and Kevin minutes again, because that really was that was effective. So interesting, but yeah, it really. After all the party, and we should get some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck in a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know Trucks.
The unfortunate news of yesterday, Tyler Herro, if you guys haven't heard the diagnosis, he is out 4 to 6 weeks. Broken, I believe, his middle and ring finger on his shooting hand. So not great.
Hey, listen, when you do that in football, you tape them to each other and you go.
But shooting hand, dude. Did you see the
Wait, shooting hand or carrying a football?
shooting hand?
Really?
Look at the wrist, little touch, baby. What's gonna do? Play left-handed? It was a big cast they had on his hand.
Oh yeah, no, it must really be broken if they stabilized it
No, yeah, no. Well,
instead of a splint.
well, here's the thing: like, how often do you always hear when a guy gets an injury? They're like, "Oh, X-ray's negative." Like, they came out after halftime. They're like, "Oh, it's broken." I was like,
that
oh,
means it's serious.
it was a bad. So
If it's noticeable in a X-ray
Mhm.
in the arena or wherever they played, then yeah.
yeah, but should be ready for the NBA Finals. That's a positive.
Mm.
So that's exciting. But I feel terrible for him because think about that. That's first of all, I got off to a nice start.
Mhm.
Had everybody believing he hit a 3 with a broken hand. Which, by the way, we looked it up just to confirm during the break, even though I already knew he did not hit the 3.
He did not hit the 3.
Bam out of bot. It looked like it. It went under. Bam caught it. Put it back.
I don't know.
It
dude.
happens,
What do you mean you don't
it
know?
happens. It
I don't
happens.
know,
It
man.
happens so quick, and he started running away, like like he made it. But he was just like, "Ow!"
Yeah, they were just like trying to get to look it up, Tyler. It's almost halftime. My hand is broken. Stinger.
This happens all the time.
No wonder
with coaches.
No wonder player coaches fights happen.
Right. So dude is out there with 2 broken fingers. Thank you, Dr. Flo.
I liked how Robbie texted us last night. He goes, "Is that the first culture injury in the history of Heat basketball?" Because he did like it was. He goes, he dives after the loose ball and like gets caught up on Grayson Allen's leg or something like that,
and bent them like.
Yeah,
Wait,
it just sucks.
That's more of a intangibles injury. Big time hustle
Well,
on the floor.
His heart was in the right place. His fingers were not.
His fingers were not.
But his heart was in the right place.
Oh,
Schmiethan says he unnecessarily dove for that ball. I don't know. Did Jimmy have that dive on the floor?
Well, here's the deal.
He had the pitch to Gabe Vincent for the 3.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you a little secret about athletes, right? Coaches want the effort. So they're not gonna even look and see that it was no need to dive, right? They're just gonna take that and say, he really wants it. He look at Tyler. He really wants. Look at him all over. This is the attitude we need everybody to have. And it's just even though he'll look at it and say, why did I dive? It was stupid.
Yeah. That's a big cast, dude.
No, it's a big cast.
That is thick.
It's not real. It's not even a full cast.
No, but it's like a full
because here's
finger
what they
stabilization,
do. They take
right?
the metal
Thick.
things. I'm gonna tell you what they do. They take the metal things and put it here, right? Then they wrap it, and then they do the wrap, and then they tape it over the wrap. So he may get a cast when he gets back, but they don't really have casts. There.
Can't have Bam sign it so he can get well soon. -1. I'll take it.
-1.
We'll take a quick break. Jimmy Butler trolling the Bucks after the win. That's next.
made the three.
Bum, bum. 15 minutes of heat here for you on 560 WQAM. Taking you up until 2 o'clock here on the show as Miami Heat victorious against the Milwaukee Bucks. They take game 1 of the first round. Before we get back into the Heat, just want to let you guys know we'd like to give you a chance to head to Las Vegas to see legendary magician, extreme illusionist, and stunt artist David Blaine. Although, based on everybody seeming to think that Tyler Herro made that 3, maybe Tyler Herro should be having his own residency.
I really think he made it, dude. I think you guys
even
are
I saw
wrong.
Hockman today put out a poll, and he goes most impressive 3 in Heat history: Mike Miller's 1-shoot 3, Ray Allen's 3-pointer, or Tyler Herro's broken hand 3. Like, he didn't make that 3.
I don't know. I think he made it.
It must have been if you watched the national broad. Did they say on the national broadcast he made it?
They did.
They said he made it.
Yeah, they were surprised. Like they didn't say Tyler Herro made the 3. What happened was they're like, wow, Tyler Herro clearly injured. Wow, they gave him the ball. Oh, and then I was like, oh, he must have
just mean like so. I don't know if they were just saying that as taking the shot.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
Like it went in. It really
when you watch Tyler Herro, there's nothing that he did that would lead you to believe he missed it. He started trotting away, right? He ran away. They took the ball out right after damn near got to the net. So that I think the big picture of it is why we thought that he made it.
That's funny, man. Anyway, David Blaine Spades exclusively at Resorts World Theater. Here's how you guys can win a trip. You go to the Odyssey app, you log in, and you listen to WQAM, or go to WQAM.com and listen. You get 1 entry for every hour that you listen. The more you listen to WQAM, the more chance you have to win. David Blaine Spades is playing April 28th through July 15th, and tickets are on sale now at rwlasvegas.com or axs.com. Check that on out. The Heat, they get the win yesterday, and then Jimmy always does his post-game montage, and I told you guys earlier in the year how I was upset with Giannis Antetokounmpo because of copyright infringement. He stole Jimmy Butler's idea, and that is start putting all of your teammates on your post-game montage, which is that's a Jimmy Butler staple, Leroy. Nobody else has done that on Instagram. And then all of a sudden, and I wouldn't have noticed it. You see, here's the thing where Giannis bleeped up, because you probably think, Heat fans, who's following Giannis and Jimmy Butler? So he probably thought he was going to get away with this scot-free. And I would actually, believe maybe the majority of fans think that Giannis invented this. He did not. But he messed up because he put Goran Dragic on the montage. And Gogi, I follow Gogi.
Wow.
Gogi follows me.
All right.
Tough loss last night, hey, buddy.
Did he even play?
No. No. 2 cheeks just to watch an ass kicking.
Ooh.
Jay Crowder, though. Oh, that safety date. Woo! 0 for 4 from. Woo! Tough one for Jay. But did you see Jimmy Butler got a technical foul for tripping up Jay Crowder? I was like, what did he do? Got a technical foul. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The refs were like all up in it yesterday. Either way, so Giannis stole Jimmy Butler's idea. And then Jimmy yesterday, to start off his post-game montage, he decided to troll the Bucks. Did you see what he put, Leroy?
No.
Check this out on our video screen. He posted a couple beer. That was the first slide in his post-game montage last night. Delightful. But Spo is right. Listen, the Heat, they did what they had to do. And he said, I believe his words were, we know what's coming on Wednesday. Bleeping hurricane. That's what he said was coming. His description was a bleeping hurricane. And I just want it to be known right now. I fully expect the Milwaukee Bucks to hit 70% from 3 on Wednesday night. You got it as a Heat fan. Realize the task has already been completed. We go back home with home court advantage. Now, I'm not saying don't get greedy once we get to game time, okay? But just realize, get your mind right now, because be fully prepared for the Bucks. First of all, there's going to be some ref bull bleep going on. And by that, I mean they're going to try and get the Bucks even, okay? Nobody wants to see Giannis get bounced from the first round. So if Giannis plays...
So you have this as a whole overall, like, plan?
I'm just preparing everybody.
You mostly yourself.
No.
Yeah.
The coach already said a hurricane is coming. like he's Phil Ferro on WSVN.
Well, no, they're a good team.
Bounce back. We'll see. I'm just letting you know. Just Heat fans, act like you've watched the playoffs before and know what the comeback's going to be like. Okay.
The ebbs and flows of the playoffs.
Just know mission 1 has been completed. Get a road game early. Okay. Preparation for this to be ending in 6 is perfect. We're set up. We're set up beautifully right now. But if Giannis doesn't play, then it's take advantage time, baby. We'll see. We'll see. So exciting though yesterday. God. And I gotta say, as a PSA, I said this last night on Twitter, but just in case you guys are just tuning in. If you rooted for lottery balls on Friday night, if you rooted for the Heat to lose that play-in game, if you rooted for that, and I gotta tell Leroy, I was boots on the ground on Friday, right?
Okay.
It was like a funeral walking into that place. Everybody was so down.
I heard you say that on the pregame.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, it was such a grim feeling from everybody in that building. What are we doing here? What's going to happen? Like a bunch of Eeyores walking around. I've never seen the place like that. If you're a Heat fan and you rooted for lottery balls on Friday, okay, I'm not going to ban you from celebrating last night. But I want you to reflect in shame. In shame to think, why did I do that? What is wrong with me? And I even have some people still defending it. I can't believe it. I have people, Tobin, we got to think about what's best for the long term. You won't say that for the No, you're wrong. I won't think about, even if they lost this series, I won't ever think about, oh, they should have just gotten lottery. But never. That's not how I think. Okay? That's not how I fan. I'm not fan policing you, but I believe you deserve to wear some shame today. I believe you do. I'll accept apologies. You can call in and apologize. 305-567-0560.
You can't demand people apologize. You never apologize.
Oh, I apologize all the time.
No, here's your deal.
Dude, they call me.
You could be 100% wrong and you go, my heart was in the right place.
But their heart wasn't in the right place.
Y'all don't have to call and apologize.
No. But their heart wasn't in the right place. Their heart wasn't in the right place.
I'm going to defend these people.
No, you shouldn't. Don't.
But I'm going to defend them for a different reason. Because you're asking people after watching 84 games to think that the Heat had this in them. And I'm saying you can hope that your team wins. But to expect it based off what you've seen is crazy.
Dude, 3 words. JIMVP. Is that 3 words?
I was really trying to break that down. Dude.
Can I just say this? The thing that's crazy about this is that you set yourself up for the ultimate failure and depression.
What do you mean?
Not based on facts.
What do you mean?
Okay. So you say the Heat are going to win this series in 6.
That's right.
Okay.
But what? You don't? Okay, so you didn't.
I don't. I said that Heat team? Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Caveat cowboy.
It's not a caveat cowboy. It's not.
When do you at the rodeo?
When was the last time you saw this team play that well?
Last night.
No, before that.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Because you can't expect it if you haven't seen it for 4 months.
Apologize, everyone, if you thought that we should play for the lottery.
Here we go. What's this guy's name?
This is Nick from T-Dot, Toronto, apparently.
Oh, hey, Nick.
I thought you say you from the 6.
Tobin.
Yeah, right.
Goosey.
Also answer for your crimes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Which ones?
Exactly. You have so many crimes.
Like what?
You have so many crimes.
Like what? What is my crime? I'll tell you what my crime isn't. I didn't root for lottery balls.
No, nobody does that.
No, people did do it, dude.
No,
people did it.
All right.
And I want them to. I'm not banned. Look, I could be a hard ass here.
So let me ask you.
I could be a hard ass.
Let me ask you a question.
No. I just want to say I could be a hard ass and ban them from celebrating. I could do that. I could excommunicate them. But I'm not going to do that.
Let me ask you.
I'm giving them a penance.
Let me ask you a question. Were you not mad before the tour draft that the Heat had won too many games and now they weren't going to get
the Dolphins draft?
The Dolphins, yeah.
Yeah, I was, but that's because Ryan Fitzpatrick ruined his job.
No. Okay.
But I wanted to.
But no. You wanted your team to lose so that you could get a higher draft pick.
I'll tell you what the difference is. I'll tell you exactly what the difference is.
Exactly.
If you lose that game and you guarantee Wembanyama, okay, I'll hear you out. It's a lottery, Leroy. It's a point blip chance that it happens. What are you talking about? Okay,
I'm just all. So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, get out of here.
Bro, I'm using the same logic as you do.
That's a stupid thing to do.
Really?
That's a stupid thing to do.
Really?
But you're a bad fan.
I'm not a bad fan.
You're a bad fan.
I'm a real fan.
You're a bad fan.
I'm a real fan.
There's no such thing as a real fan. The only thing that's a real fan is the thing that goes in the ceiling. Okay? You either ride or die. That's it.
Down here is ride, die, or cry.
Dude.
Because the last time we went through this, I'm saving you from you. Last time we went through this, I had to pick you up off the ground in tears. You were doing the Chris Bosh.
What are you talking about?
Every time.
That's okay. That's the beauty of being Wile E. Coyote. You always come back for the chase. And guess what? The Roadrunner got barbecued last night. Meep.
Don't worry.
Except the Roadrunner was an ostrich, and his name was Brooke Lopez.
Don't worry.
And Bam was cooking him.
Because Wile E. Coyote is always going to call up Acme to get a better deal, and he's going to get roasted.
Before we get to the break, Tim, what's going on, man? How are you?
Hey, Leroy. They don't want this.
They don't want to eat. They don't want it. They don't want it, dude. That's all I wanted to say.
Nah,
beautifully said.
I'll take it.
Take a break. You guys can keep calling in. I would like you to start all your calls by just saying Leroy. That'd be, that's.
Really? So now we got a tag team? If I don't get enough out of you and Marcos?
You're a bad fan. Back up to this.
Meep.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua. It's our Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Tonga Vailoa. Not
Tua Tagovailoa.
A for effort. Dolphins quarterback.
Tua.
It's our Tua. It's our Tua.
Tua.
Tua, Tua, Tua. Tua, Tua, Tua. Chris Sims can go to hell. Tua Tonga Vailoa. Dolphins quarterback.
Daddy loves you guys.
Our Tua with Tobin and Leroy.
Check the history of food.
Two of the program.
Gotta tell you.
Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Before you react to this, let me just say.
I want to fight, folks.
Oh, wow. All right. Let's get to some headlines here brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those are some cool shoes, man. I just saw those Nike Michigan ones.
Yeah.
We know
Do you want to
trucks.
fight people over the news I told you during the break? Is that why?
Yes.
Breaking news. The Eagles.
Yep.
And Jalen Hurts.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Listen to this contract.
I'm listening.
Go to the non-MVP Super Bowl participant, but not winner.
Wow.
Go.
He was very good, though.
I think Leroy.
Shit, if he
is
didn't
not a
fumble that
fan of
ball.
it.
Ian Rapoport.
All right.
He tweets,
Reliable.
the Eagles and Jalen Hurts have agreed to terms on a 5-year, $255 million contract extension that makes him the highest paid player in NFL history. Sources tell me and Tom Pelissaro. Agent Nicole Lynn did the deal, which includes $179.304 million
No way.
in guarantees.
Guaranteed.
And a no-trade clause.
What? Now.
What?
Notice when they did it.
Holy malarkey.
They go, under no circumstances do we want to have to deal with you at the end of next year.
Wow.
This is his last year. He was a second rounder,
Gotcha.
and they took care of their guy early.
Yeah. I mean,
Right?
they could have waited if they're going to give him the richest contract in the world.
Why?
You coulda
Because the
waited.
richest contract is only going to go up, my man.
Yeah, it's true.
The,
It ain't going to
That
get
is
cheaper.
So true.
This is not like gas, go up and
Yeah.
down. Once
Whoa.
it starts down the path, it continues to go.
Don't even get me
Now.
started on gas.
Now, if I had to ask you a question.
Yep.
If you had two choices, Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, but you could only give one of them that contract, who gets it? The former MVP?
I mean, Jalen Hurts was almost the MVP this year.
Yes.
He prob-
Almost ain't the MVP.
I understand, but he
Good,
didn't go to the
regardless
Super
of
Bowl.
how you got it, right? It's on your resume. Regardless of how you got it, it's on your resume.
It's close.
I'm not talking
I
about
think
Pro
it's close.
Bowls. I'm talking about nothing.
I think it's closer than you think. Especially like where, like I think
Even if it's close,
push.
even if it's close, the fact that Jalen Hurts getting that money, kudos to him. I don't have a problem with it, right? And the Baltimore Ravens not wanting to give Lamar Jackson that money?
Oh well, listen. That is totally true. Like they,
Right.
There were plenty. I remember being at the Eagles Dolphins joint practice last year, right? And a lot of Philly media, which you know how you think they are, negative.
Very aggressive
Um,
and negative.
They were blown away by Tua in comparison to Jalen Hurts. Like, there's just things this kid can do that Jalen
Right.
can't. Like, there were so many questions about Jalen Hurts going into last year. Now, to their credit, just like they did with the Dolphins, they put a lot of great stuff around him. He's got an amazing offensive line.
Yes.
But he came through. He was amazing last year.
He was. He was. And here's the other thing.
They
though.
have done in Philly what Baltimore roster-wise has not come close to doing.
Exactly. So here's the deal. You don't put anything around a player. He still has saved your butt on a number of occasions in a number of years. Then when it's time to reward him, you think it's too much. Like,
I'm just waiting for Lamar Jackson to tweet about this.
it's coming.
Trevor's hanging out here today. Trevor is a big Eagles fan. Your reaction to the news? I'm sorry I spoiled this for you during the break, by the way.
You didn't spoil it.
You didn't spoil it. I'll say this. I thought it was going to be 10 years and maybe $1 billion.
Wow. Oh, so you got him on the cheapskis.
Yes. I thought it was going to be like the Donovan McNabb 2002 contract that Andy Reid gave him.
No drama, man. All right.
I'm happy for no drama, but use that top pick wisely, Howie.
All right, get out of here. Howie's not listening to us.
Wait a minute. You just signed a quarterback to one of the most lucrative contracts, and your first response is something negative to the GM?
It's just Philly, dude.
Like,
we have a
smokes.
top 10 pick thanks to the Saints. So use for the trenches or get the running back from Texas.
More trenches? You guys
Never
have to
enough,
push, but it's
dude.
never enough.
It's never enough, dude.
Never enough.
But I will say, Ian Rappaport also says, first no trade clause in Eagles franchise history. So there you go. They believe in him. There you go.
I think it's cool. I think he's represented by only women, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes. I believe.
I think so.
So that's cool.
That is cool.
Agent manager, richest contract in history.
Very nice.
Belongs to a woman. That's cool.
He is gonna make a whole lot of money. Meanwhile, take a little football. Did you see the Dolphins made a move this weekend?
I did not.
They signed a new wide receiver. Excited about this?
No, because I can tell.
Yeah,
by
there's
the way
something out there. There's something out.
Because
I didn't hear about it.
You are presenting this.
What mean?
In a way
a pretty bad
where
poker
I'm gonna be
face,
pretty
dude.
hot.
They have signed Chosen Anderson.
Okay.
Formerly Robbie Anderson. Changed his name. Is legally Chosen Anderson.
Whoa, I like that. That's
light skin. He played for Carolina, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Had 1,000 yards with Teddy Bridgewater as his QB. He played for the Jets.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He was pretty good.
But we need
fast. He's a fast guy.
Yeah, fast.
But
for sure.
I will say, he's gotten into a bunch of altercations about not getting the ball, and I don't know how much he's going to get the ball in this offense.
Very angry about that.
So I don't know, but still, you want to talk about they add speed? He's tall, fast. Did you see how he announced that he was a Dolphin? He was at the night at the club, and they presented him like the champagne bottles with the sparklers, and they opened up a jersey. How about that?
Wow,
what a reveal!
Oh, somebody on my dude. Glad you. So Big Spoon comes in the house.
Huh?
What a bunch of show ponies we got in this neighborhood.
She said that?
Somebody had a baby reveal and a helicopter flew over their backyard and dropped dust.
That's a bit much. I mean, everybody's trying to top themselves in this gender reveal.
Yeah.
What did you do?
So we did. You're gonna judge me for being a game show host. We did Family Feud, right?
Of course
Family Feud.
Just,
then I kicked the football.
Will somebody hire Marcos as a game show
Please,
host? Please.
90s trivia yesterday, by the way, guys. I'm not sure if you enjoyed
This
that.
dude wants to be a game show host so
Dude,
bad.
It's easy money.
It's absolutely one of the most incredible things that I've. How into games this dude is. It is unbelievable.
Okay. Little judgy.
I mean, listen, if you go into a Marcos event, get ready to play some games.
See, I think a game show host is a great gig if that's all you've ever been as a game show host. But like if you've had other fame and then you're a game show host, it looks like you're dead inside. Like Nick Lachey when he's on this Love Is Blind,
for sure.
he looks like he wants to kill himself.
Yes.
Which, by the way, apparently everybody got crazy with this Love Is Blind thing yesterday.
Yeah, it was. It went off.
They went like a
air or
live.
something?
Yeah, Netflix tried to do live,
Yeah,
which
it
I
didn't
think they've
work.
only done for Chris Rock's special. They don't do
Oh.
live, and apparently it was a big disaster. They couldn't
Yeah.
stream it right, which is a bit embarrassing.
Love Is Blind, and Netflix is ruining this thing. Like it's a popular show to the point where people who I know aren't into those kind of shows.
One of the reasons why they do that is because of the snitches.
What do you mean?
Oh wow!
Like the information gets leaked.
Oh, like spoilers and
Yeah.
stuff? Wow.
I don't know. Well, but here's the thing: like
Sweeping the nation.
They used to just do like the way they always did it is like that you wouldn't have to worry about spoilers because everybody could just watch it in a binge, you know?
Right.
That's
Now
how-
they're trying to do
now
the
they're trying to
weekly.
drag it out.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
knock it off. All right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. One of the reasons why I haven't seen The Mandalorian is because don't make me come back. I'm a binge watcher. So don't do that. I mean, listen, my claim to fame is I watched 8 seasons Game of Thrones
Record.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Even
That's
after
very impressive.
I already said who was going to win the throne without ever seeing an episode.
It was very impressive. Speaking of quarterbacks, did you see Tua's weekend?
No, I
not
did
just getting chosen Anderson.
Oh, I did.
But
yeah.
Tua was at Tortuga. All right.
Woo! We got to change that name.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
He was at Tortuga this weekend, and who was there performing? We said this jokingly last week. Oh, Shania Twins there. I wonder if Tua's going to go. Well, hot damn, who showed up to Tortuga but Tua Tagovailoa this weekend and got to meet Shania Twain.
What?
Yup. Got to meet Shania Twain.
What?
What's wrong?
She's tiny.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
No, I didn't realize she was that small.
Well, she's tiny, and she's probably wearing some heel boots there too. It looks like.
Yeah.
And she got a jersey. They gave her a number 1 jersey, but on the nameplate, still the one.
That's pretty.
That's
good.
a point for Tua.
That's pretty good.
That's a point for Tua.
Someone's got to get a
Someone gets a point.
For
So yeah, Tua got to meet Shania Twain.
Oh, we don't hear from JFig, and then she's wearing boots like the ones I wear. What are you trying to say, JFig?
JFig got to she got to go see Taylor Swift this weekend.
She did. She
Yep.
did.
That was some high seats she got.
She packed that whole stadium?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
did.
know.
For sure. What's crazy is
JFig is calling it iconic.
Oh wow.
All right.
Yeah, she says her seats were not so high. She was in row T. Mine was in CC, which I thought was club chair. It was not. It was not.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, dummy.
Yeah.
You had to know, based on how much you paid for your ticket,
Oh, I got it from
that
Odyssey.
it wasn't close. Oh, even more so.
Well, I thought they
Free
looked
tickets
out.
from the company?
Yeah.
Not close.
So this is a problem. I found someone else from another company who gave them tickets, and they were like, "Oh, it's cool. Look, I got floor seats." And I was like, "Oh, I can't wait. I got CC club chairs. So this is going to be cool." I get to my section. I see some foldable chairs on the balcony, and I was like, "Perfect. I would love these chairs." And then I realized that the alphabet started, and then it ended at Z, and then began with AA, BB, CC, and that's exactly where I was. So yeah, hers wasn't as bad as mine, but I just know that Odyssey hates me.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. Use my Odyssey points next time.
JFig says Dade South says
Odyssey points would have got you to AA. That's it.
I'll take it.
Dade South says JFig got a bird's eye view.
Points for Twitcher.
There's no. I look. You're not alone, Marcos. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. There is nothing better than thinking you're going to a concert or an event and you got some good seats. There's nothing like it. But there's nothing like finding out that you don't have good seats and you keep going up.
Yeah.
And up. And up.
Yep.
Like they got us when we went to watch the fight.
Yeah.
Like
that was crazy.
So guess how they get you though?
How?
Because in all the little hallways you have to take to get to your area, there's food.
There is.
There's food and drink.
But you know,
so
like,
you get sidetracked. You're like, whoo, look at this beef.
Yeah, usually when you get to go to a second elevator, it takes you to a penthouse.
Yeah.
Oh.
At Kaseya Center, it takes you to the attic.
Yes,
okay.
dude. We were above the banners.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know seats went up that high.
They don't. They don't.
I hadn't been up there in a long time, dude.
Jeez.
Not to brag or anything, but usually I get much better seats than that when I go to an event.
What's that? Bring your own chair?
Almost.
Well, here's the thing.
And
I was
and
watching this past weekend. I was watching UFC Kansas City.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like you saw one entire row was just media on one side. So like they really the media section was this big.
Wow.
On the floor.
Yeah, they don't.
They were like, we're gonna sell those.
I was gonna say they like to squeeze
That's a
in those
Vegas
dollars,
move. That's
huh?
like what Floyd Mayweather did back in the day with any of his big fights. So like media on the floor. Wow.
No.
Sell those tickets.
No. I mean, when we went for a Floyd fight, we weren't even in the arena.
We were barely in the zip
They
code.
built a tent. But again,
Good catering.
Again, hey, that food allowed you to forget about the fact that you wasn't even sitting in the same building.
I'm okay. I don't need that well of a view, man. As long as the food's good.
And my wagering was beautiful that night.
To be honest, Jose says confuses me with that U in there. I was like, is he like Jose Aldo? What is he doing? Josue says, to be honest, Kaseya Center on the home court looks really good. I gotta say, hey, Pfizer Forum. What's up with your court?
Wow.
What do you
People
mean?
slipping all over the place yesterday. What was going on with that?
Gotcha.
Does Milwaukee have a hockey team I'm unaware of? What was going on with that? They're slipping and tripping all over the place.
Always something with the conditions.
Didn't it snow?
It snowed today. I saw on Ira's Twitter it was snowing, but I don't know if it snowed last night. Is that a thing? If it snows outside, does that mess with the court?
I mean, but it has to do with the heat and the heating everything up and the condensation.
Fix it, dude. Fix it. You almost hurt Gabe Vincent.
Maybe that is what hurt Giannis.
I mean, I don't know what hurt Giannis.
I got to tell you, even with my fat ass, falling directly on the booty bone is no joke. That hurts, man. It shoots all the way up through your body. So I could imagine how Giannis felt.
Well, we'll let Kevin Love. Nobody thought about that, huh? Giannis ran right into him. He seemed fine. What about Kevin Love, dude? He's an old man.
Take.
Yeah.
That's all he does, take charges.
Hey, listen, I told you this Kevin Love thing was going to work out. Told you.
See what I'm saying?
I told you.
Go to somebody. Go. It's time for break or something.
Love.
I am not.
Wow.
No
right there.
You liar.
-1 for flip floppery.
Oh my goodness.
What?
That's the epitome of flip flop.
What do you mean?
You think? Wait, let me ask you a question. You think we gonna forget all the crap you say?
What did I say? That's my guy. Who said he was like a bra?
Don't worry, Marcos will pull it up. Because we always have to cut your.
Kevin Love. I mean, I said he was built for these moments.
We always have to record what you say.
I don't know what
because you're gonna change your mind in a couple of days.
What you're talking about, dude. I told you, Kevin Love, the perfect final piece for a playoff push. In a lot of ways, Kevin Love is like a bra.
What did you mean by that?
Here for support.
Not playing, right? You can't be more on the opposite side of a take than that. You called the guy a support bra.
That's great. That's a compliment.
No, but he ain't playing.
No, he was playing, dude. He was playing. Take a break. Back after this.
It's K-Love time. Love. Let's go.
Tobin and Leroy here with you. Celebratory Monday. Miami Heat, they take game 1 against the Bucks yesterday. Series already started. Road team won.
Oh my God.
Road team won, dude.
I can't.
Why? Why aren't you having fun today, baby?
I'm having fun. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, here's what I hate. The excitement that I had watching that game was lost the second the game was over.
Why? Why does my happiness deter your happiness?
No. It wasn't my happiness. It was like people start hitting me. Whew. You got to deal with Tobin for the next 2 days.
Yeah, baby.
I'm like, all right, man.
2 glorious days.
Right.
By the way, Shams reports that there is optimism that Giannis will play in game 2. Well, it must be nice to have optimism, you know? He don't have optimism. Tyler Herro's out.
But that's what they always say.
Tyler Herro's out.
They always say that, right? We're hoping that Giannis can play. And you know what I would do?
What?
I put a big body on him all the time.
560, you're on the air. What's your name?
Hell! Let's get ready to Tobin now.
Goosies.
Hey, listen, Leroy, the only thing Tobin's been guilty of has charged me too, doing prank calling. You guys are the best, and hey, I got some pranks coming out soon. You guys are the best!
Love you, Bill. See you, buddy.
Really nice of him.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while. Missed him. 560, you're on the air. What's your name?
What's up, guys? Yeah, I want to talk about it's Mike, by the way. Just talking about that impressive win last night. Just incredible. Best offensive performance of the season. Just love what they did. Playoff Jimmy just takes it up to another lot. Dominating. That's what we need out of him to make a deep run in the playoffs. And the role guys, everybody shot lights out, guys. But without Herro, I think that's a major blow. How much of an impact going forward do you think the Bucks now looks like Giannis is going to be back? Is that going to take the flow off Jimmy now? Because we know the defense of Milwaukee is going to lock down on him and try to make the surrounding cast try to beat them up. How do you think Spo is going to try to combat that, fellas, going forward? Great win last night. Pump.
Thanks, buddy. I think the most important thing out of everything yesterday, playoff Jimmy was great and he was by none the best player, but I thought the most important thing yesterday was Bam's second half because they are going to give him that shot.
I can't. Wait a minute. What stones to back off knowing that's his bread and butter and dare him to shoot it? That was the craziest thing.
I know, but
I said, hey, that's his.
They're treating him like the guy from 2 years ago. That's exactly how they did it 2 years ago with him, and they're gonna say, hey, they're gonna say, you go beat us like that. And you want to know something? He was aggressive all game yesterday. Didn't have his touch in the first half. It wasn't a case of Bam wasn't taking that shot, but he was a little bit. You know, there were some moments where you're like, oh man, is this working on him? Is he getting psyched out? And that second half, he was a different dude. That was the most. If they get that, Leroy, Giannis, no Giannis. If Bam can be that, they got a shot.
They also made what 10, 15 threes?
Yeah, they made a bunch of threes.
Okay,
great shooting.
So from it kind of works hand in hand.
Exactly.
Because if they're gonna double Jimmy and dare Jimmy not to get into the paint, and then you got Bam who's being aggressive, those outside guys got to make those shots
for sure.
Otherwise, the reason why the other two are
a
there.
lot of times you could swing a playoff and you could say, well, who shot better? Why was it the way it was?
Because they were like 3 of 30.
It was one of the best offensive performances in Heat playoff history. I'm not denying that.
Are you worried that they made what 4 or 5 threes?
I'm not worried about it.
But they're like they were the best.
I know. I'm expecting a barrage on Wednesday.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that the Heat can't get.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you won a game.
That's why I'm saying
you won a game. Was it 120?
It was 130.
123
it
to
was 130 to 117.
130 to 117, and you made 10 more threes than them. Like that. Those numbers don't usually last like that. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Okay.
I understand. It was a pristine.
They did
a pristine
a Heat
offensive game.
They did a Heat.
It was a pristine offensive game.
The Bucks did a Heat where they everything else was fine. They shot bricks from 3. That's what we've had a number of conversations like that.
That being said, they did get monster games from Portis and from Middleton. It's not like everybody stunk up the joint.
Yep.
You know, so let's see. JC, what's up, man?
What's up, boys? How you doing?
Good.
Feeling good, man. Feeling good today.
What do you got on the game, buddy?
So, I don't know if you guys have touched on it yet, but now that Tyler's out, what's the starting lineup going to look like? And are we going to dust off Vic and try to get him?
That's literally what Leroy said. Leroy literally said that last hour. He goes, "Are we going to dust off Victor Oladipo?" I don't think so. I think Vic will get time. I don't think it's going to be in the starting lineup. I think that it's going to be Caleb it's either going to be Caleb or Kevin in the starting lineup, and Vic will probably get some of that PT off the bench.
All right.
That's what I think.
Okay. I got you. I just
because and honestly, like, look, they're a big team. So I think you're gonna see a lot of Kevin Love this series, and he was great in every way, between taking the charges, the rebounds, the shooting was great from him. And his shooting has not been good since he's been in Miami, but he is a good shooter. This week, that's the thing that's been weird about this, Leroy. And it turned around a little bit after the All-Star break with the shooting, but what a weird year it was, because we know Strus, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, we know these guys are good shooters.
Yes.
You know, if you told me that it was Jimmy going 4 for 7 from downtown, I'd be like, that's a little bit weird, kind of an anomaly.
Right.
But no, we know look at Max Strus's playing game. That was crazy. And they stole a 3 from him again with that damn shoe.
I'm sick of that, dude.
I'm sick of it, dude.
Sick of it, man.
Fix it, NBA.
Fix it.
Fix it, dude. You ready to give out some game balls and game bums?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get to that next.
Fire the bum guns. bum 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 bum.
This guy's a ball.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to gather around the locker room, Mike McDaniel style, give out some game balls and game bombs. You think Mike McDaniel's going to do that again this year where he's like, guess what? We're all getting game balls.
I really hope not, dude. I really hope not.
You think he needs to narrow it down in year 2?
Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping that, I know he makes a lot of money. Organization is worth a lot of money, but I'm sure they're like, hey, dude, you can't just give away footballs every week, dude.
We can't.
That's $10,000 in footballs every week.
I think he's like, but I don't want anybody to feel left out. Can I say before Leroy gets back here?
Yeah.
Can we just say? You see this Braxton Berrios on Instagram?
Okay, I have seen him, but is there something that I haven't seen specifically?
Handsome.
Okay, yeah, now that is what
that dude is handsome.
That
dude.
guy is handsome.
Wow.
That guy's a looker.
You see this guy?
We call that looker.
Good God. Why does he play football?
I have no clue.
Jeez.
Oh my God, I didn't see this picture.
You haven't seen that one?
Oh my God.
My God.
How much body fat does
I
he
want to
have?
tell you want to make somebody feel bad about yourself. Look at Braxton Berrios shirtless.
Yeah, can I just say, though, the first one in liked,
JFig, yeah. I did notice that.
Yeah.
I did notice that.
Damn, this guy is shredded.
Hey, I don't blame you, JFig. I don't blame you.
Nah, this guy is handsome.
That dude
And
is handsome.
newly single, too.
Really?
Yeah, him and the Columbus,
I don't know
Olivia
who that
Calupo.
is. I don't know who that is.
They had a show.
This is probably a good move by him playing in Miami.
Well, that's actually why they broke up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his girl said,
I feel like did that happen to somebody else with one of the Culpos?
It's the same. It's this family.
I thought that, but there's multiple Culpos.
There
isn't
is,
it?
yeah.
A couple of Culpos.
But
a couple of Culpos.
Not sure if that's a point or a minus. I'm not sure.
I'll take a minus.
Okay. So I think doesn't the sister date McCaffrey?
Yes.
Also handsome.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Handsome.
Leroy's here. Football.
Football. Oh yeah. I mean, that Braxton Berrios dude. Handsome.
Really handsome, dude.
I mean, that
really
dude is wow.
I always have concerns when the Uber driver shows up on a moped.
You really discriminate against.
I'm not discriminating. I'm not discriminating, but I'm just thinking my food is in the open air.
All right, so it gets cooler.
JFig, who has the skinny on the Culpos, she's like, yeah.
There's not a cart or a little buggy you can put on the back to tote that. He got it sitting on the ground in between his legs.
JFig's right. It was when Danny Amendola came to Miami. She broke up with Danny Amendola because he came to the Dolphins.
Damn.
So yeah, this might be a thing. You come to Miami and the Culpos break up with you. Maybe they don't like Miami.
A lot of handsome people there.
But I'll tell you one thing. If he's got that thirst trap like he's got going on with that picture, he ain't gonna have any trouble.
Good luck.
Because Braxton Berrios, my God. You see this Braxton Berrios, Leroy? You weren't here.
I saw a picture of him when he was with the one Copo.
Handsome. Anyway, game balls game.
$170.
$170 of handsome.
You're supposed to be ripped if you're $170.
Ripped to shreds. Shred City.
All right.
What do you got, dude? Game balls, game bombs.
All right. So my game ball is gonna go to Miami Heat. That anytime you break a record, anytime you score more points than has ever been scored, you got to get it. Definitely a game ball. My game bum is gonna go to all of South Florida.
Why? All of it?
Listen,
is that you too?
It rained a lot the last week.
Yep.
Our area has been flooded. People have been, it's hard to get gas. Okay. Just because it's raining, damn it, you can't pull your car up to the front of Publix to do a pickup.
Why not?
Because people can't cross the street. So we're stuck too.
What do you mean?
They pull up to the thing. The only way you can get into Publix is to walk around all these stupid cars.
So it's not like a side.
No. So no, come on, stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to run across the street because, people can't drive in front of the public. And I hope I don't slip on the paint because maybe my shoes aren't the best shoes. And then I T-boned a car. Ran right to the side of a car.
Damn.
You did what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, your body, though.
Yeah, my
Okay,
body.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm looking left and right. Who would ever thought in the yellow lines somebody would park their damn car?
So you just ran into a car?
Yep.
I think that's you don't take any blame at all.
No.
You're not just gonna. Okay.
No, car
that's
shouldn't
fine.
be parked there.
That's fair.
You know whose cheeks I want to pinch?
Okay.
No.
What's going on here?
What are you
Brad
doing?
2023 on YouTube. The Heat barely won.
Oh, okay.
Good joke, dude. I forgot the part with the series where you're barely up 1 game to none. Who cares, Brad 2023? Sorry.
Cheeks, though, huh?
Just pinch his cheeks.
Hey,
Like,
man,
you're adorable,
keep
dude.
your pinchers to yourself.
Nah,
How about
it just
we do
needed,
that?
it needed to be said.
How about stop pinching folks? Just want to pinch your cheeks.
Barely won. All right, dude. Well, listen.
I don't listen. At this point, you got to get to 16. It don't matter whether you win by 1 or 30.
Fun playoff weekend though. Kings,
Yeah.
that Kings atmosphere looked crazy. That was cool.
They're good.
They're good, dude.
They're good.
Light the beam. It's my favorite thing they do.
What the Fox say?
Almost had my finger on the dump button there, buddy.
And the Lakers.
Yeah,
won
let's
it.
play.
Oh, by the way, that
y'all want to play some dumb button chicken?
Why?
I really don't. Can I lose? I lose already.
The Lakers won yesterday too. That was they beat the Grizzlies. John Morant. That didn't look good on his hand either.
That did not look. What's up with the hands getting injured?
I don't know.
That
was another one where they're like, "Oh, that's AD's fault." I'm like, okay, or don't run into a tower.
Yeah, there's that.
I mean, there is that. You could try that philosophy. But either way, John Morant, that was no bueno. Hawks, they got killed by the Celtics.
Yeah. And then seeing that game and then thinking, we ain't never looked that good this year. And they come out and look that good.
Yep.
I would tell you.
And Bobby Portis, not do that to Eric Spoelstra again, dude. Not do that to Eric Spoelstra again.
And he was mic'd up.
I don't care. I don't like it.
Wait, of all the people you expect to be, guess who was mic'd up for the Heat?
Strus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everybody else said no.
They're starting to do that on the golf course.
I like how he's.
They're starting to do it on the golf course now.
Miking people up.
They put the earbuds in.
That's cool.
And talk to them.
I like when they do it in baseball.
Right.
I like when they do it in baseball. By the way, shout out to the Marlins. They took 2 out of 3 this weekend.
Shout out.
Let's go.
Marlins took 2 out of 3 from the Diamondbacks. First series the Diamondbacks have lost all season.
That's right.
Is that the first one the Marlins have won?
Okay, second one. Thank you
second
very
one. No,
much.
they took 2 out of 3 from the
Thank you.
from the Twins.
Okay.
So
all right.
The Marlins find themselves in a nice spot right now. 8-8. Start a series with the Giants tonight.
Nice.
Giants are good.
I got 24 games.
The Giants are always
before I can
good.
tweet
Isn't that
about it.
weird? Giants are always pretty good.
Well,
yeah.
They cheated.
The Giants cheated?
I don't have proof.
Not off to a good start this year, Leroy.
Yeah, look at them.
Lost 3 in a row.
Aha.
Ooh.
Who did they get swept by this weekend? Tigers.
Ugh.
-1.
Is did what's the name retire yet?
This is his last year.
Okay.
I want him to get traded here at the deadline to retire a Marlin.
What's his name?
He can
McGraw
still
Cabrera.
go in as a.
Oh,
Has
yeah.
he played more in
He played
Detroit,
more in Detroit,
right?
yeah. Won a Triple Crown with Detroit. Won a World
See,
Series
but
with
that's
Marlins,
crazy.
though.
Well, wait. You know what's crazy? Is that it's the opposite for me.
What do you mean?
Most people know me as a Cleveland Brown, but I actually had more production in Minnesota.
Who did you play longer for?
Same amount of time.
It's
Let's
good.
see. So my 4th year, then I went into, let's see, my first year was 90, and then the last year was 95. So that was 5 years, right? Then I went to Baltimore, Carolina, and Minnesota in like 2 months. And then I finished in Baltimore, and my last year was 2000. So, yeah.
Samesies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marlins, oddly, they lost the Sandy game again. Sandy got touched up in the 6th yesterday.
You think he's a little sore or something is going on? Because he
just not as sharp
threw
so
that-
far this year. Like
that complete game, he was sharp.
Yeah,
but he still was a little. You know what? He got a lot of moments, but what happened was a lot of double plays got him out of jams.
it's been weird so far. Been weird so far. Carlos, what's going on, Carlos?
Hey, bro.
That's Bernie Kosar. Why did you guys get rid of Bernie?
No, I did not.
He's friends with Leroy.
Yeah. No, I did.
Hey, bro. We'll take a quick break. Panthers, big playoff game tonight. Apparently, Lady Luck may be shining down on South Florida playoffs right now because something's
in the air.
Something's a brewing with the Bruins. Tell you about it next.
need a mustache.
What's that?
I need a mustache.
Listen, just give me a couple hours, dude. I'll be there. Shave this morning.
You need to stop with that.
I love how mad he makes you. Let's get to some cat talk here. Brought to us by our friends over at Celsius. Hockey fans, don't sit this one out when it's game time. Make Celsius a part of your play and get that energy up. Game day is fueled by Celsius Essential Energy Drinks, the official energy drink of your playoff play-in.
Right there.
Florida Panthers, who
Y'all
take
don't know
on.
about that.
We got ourselves another 8-1 tonight. The Panthers are taking on the Boston Bruins, and just saw from Jameson Olive, Panthers.com, that Alex Lyon, first goalie off the ice tonight. So
let's
appears
go.
the Lion King is getting the playoff
King.
start. Lion King.
It's kind of hard to not acknowledge the fact that they played some of their best hockey with him in net.
He has been good.
So what you would be so pissed if they didn't continue. You're a big fan of, hey, stick with what's working.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with it. I'm for it. You know, last game was fine. Whatever.
I don't want, but here's the deal. If you make this decision, I don't want there to be a short leash.
It's a tough. I mean, like, look, you're going against a juggernaut, a team that's been an absolute monster. Now, apparently, I'm no hockey expert, all right? Trevor is. But there's apparently some flu going through the Boston Bruins right now.
Basically, they got the bubble guts.
Apparently so.
Sounds like fear to me.
Oh, really?
Got some fear going through that
The
locker
Bruins
room.
got a little bit nervous?
Yeah.
I've never been nervous or had fear to the point where I would poop on myself. Right? What do you
I can't. I mean, what about butterflies? That's kind of like vomit, I guess.
The crazy thing about like football, unlike any other sport, is if you do have nerves and you're a little anxious and you go in the game and get your face caved in, it ends. Right? It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, true. It's like UFC. Once you take that first punch, it's like, all right, now
if you survive the first punch.
That is true. Or the first flying knee.
And by the way, UFC fighters, stop shaking your head like it didn't hurt. Boxers.
No.
Santiago Ponzinibbio like popping up.
No, I wasn't. Dude,
that happened to the dude I show you, Bill and Quarantillo.
Yeah.
He didn't know either. He was like, when he woke up, he was like, what happened? I don't know.
What's his name?
Billy Quarant. I know it looks Latin, but it's Billy Quarantillo. He's he was fighting Edson Barboza this week, and Barboza just hit him with a knee, like right under the chin.
He hit him with a quick, like a knee, like a jab.
Yeah, it was
like,
crazy.
Oh, it was
Edson
quick.
Barboza has the craziest legs in all of the sports history. Like,
wow, really?
How fast his legs are. Remember, like Karate Hottie? Think Karate Hottie on steroids. Like, that's how fast his legs are.
She kicked more than she punched.
Yeah, his legs are insane.
Wow, Pablo Lopez, get your money, baby.
Oh, Pablo Lopez, 4 years, $73 million contract extension. He's been really good for them too.
Wow.
That's a win-win trade. You know what? Sometimes trades are win-win. Luis Arias came off the bench this week, by the way, pinch hit because he had a jam finger. And so they brought him in for a pinch hit at bat, and he won the game on Saturday.
But here's the deal, though, is when you have an abundance of a position, regardless of how good they are, you trade it to try to get a different position. And one of their strengths has been pitching, so they gave up a pitcher, and they got something in return.
Is that a bigger deal than Sandy got?
Huh?
Is that a bigger deal than Sandy got?
Wow. Because you know Sandy was like, get me the hell out of here.
Well,
no.
Sandy's was 5 years, 56.
Ooh.
Yeah, but keep in mind how much arbitration he had left.
Yeah, but still.
But if he had 2 years of arbitration, so basically, oh, yeah. Wow. They get him right there.
Got him on the cheap
Those
skis.
Hey, credit to the Marlins.
Good job.
Credit to the Marlins. That's a good deal.
Any chance he tries to rework that contract?
I don't think you can in baseball.
Oh,
I don't think you can in baseball because
so
like,
no stinks.
Like Yelich had that really, really good deal, and like he had to wait. He just had to play, and then they eventually got his monster deal. But
who's hurt more, Yelich or Stanton?
Stanton.
Yelich is always
Yelich
out
will always
with
have a
lower
back
back
injury, but Stanton, like I sent you that Stanton had a hamstring injury. I was like, oh, second week in April.
But here's what I don't get. I've never seen him put forth a whole bunch of effort to run anyway. You know what I'm saying?
It's too much muscle.
He ain't a sprinter.
I don't know, dude. Always happens. So anyway, Cats in action. You can hear that game right here on 560 WQAM as the Cats take on the Bruins. 7:30 is your puck drop from TD Garden. Very exciting. This is gonna be a fun week. We got so much playoffs. They're looking at me like that.
This is that time of year.
I know. I love this
every night. I almost get disappointed. Like March Madness, you know how you get March Madness all day Thursday, all day Friday,
and then there's
all day Saturday, all day Sunday. And then when it gets smaller, you don't get as much, and you're like, wow.
Well, you know what's weird about the first round? The first round takes so long because they have so many games to get in. So it's like 2-day break. And then you get to the conference finals, it's like every other day. You get no 2-day breaks.
Right.
It's like,
well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why they have such brief breaks?
I guess because they figure they want to do most, they'll do it two games, and like all that. So like I had a packed weekend, but they'll split up and break up the games.
All right.
So, but the Heat back in action.
And it's weekday too.
Yeah.
So you can't show
9 o'clock on.
I mean,
by the way, get your soda at 9 o'clock on Wednesday.
But
what? 9 o'clock on
which
Wednesday.
one? I mean, Barkley made a pretty decent point. I like that they trashed him for it. That you should not have games starting at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think his point was that 8:30 was too late for kids in school in Denver.
Well, no, they have a game that starts off at 8:30
for their time.
Right.
Yeah, but he was upset because it was 10:30 because Charles Barkley's old.
Hey man.
It's true, he is old.
Hey man.
But I'm with you. Listen, it's gonna be a late night on Wednesday.
I was out late on Friday with the missus.
Big Spoon! Yeah. Big Spoon!
You know how you paid attention? It was fun, man. We went to went to Council Oak, walked around a little bit, and then got caught up in Jane Jackson traffic. And then I was playing a little Pie Guy poker, having some more drinks. Right? I look up out of the corner of my eye. I go, Mel, that's Vlad. She goes, who's Vlad? So then we have to
That's a good question.
Then I text him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm over here." He says,
I like how you texted. I like how you texted the entire group chat.
You texted all of Miami Intercom to find
why.
Vlad.
Here's why.
He's like, he's in this chat somewhere.
Here's why. Because I know that was the last time he did the show, and his number was on there. I don't have his number.
Oh, okay.
So I had to do it that way because there's a couple of numbers.
Did you end up seeing him after texting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We met. He said I'm at the Center Bar. Which what the hell's the Center Bar?
That's what the
Janet Jackson?
the water thing.
Yeah, he went to Janet Jackson concert.
Oh, nice. I think.
And there's no young people going to see Janet Jackson now.
Not at all.
No. Because I don't even I don't know if half of these kids weren't even alive for Booby Gate.
True. Fair point.
Yeah.
What year was that? 03? Nice.
Yeah.
This guy's like a Wikipedia right
now. reminds me of Robbie.
Robbie.
Yeah, he's good. He's got it.
Robbie. Yeah.
Can you give us some Division II mascots?
Yeah. Robbie knows all the mascots. I think in all the years we did show Robbie, he missed one, maybe.
That is amazing.
Of any university at any level.
Superpower from him. By the way, can you give me a weather update from the Demesman and Dover Law Firm? Your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations 24/7. Get them at 866-954-MORE.
All right. Not gonna go over to the Windowplex because it looks partly to mostly cloudy out west. The winds are probably 5 to 10 miles an hour. And according to the planes, the wind is coming out of the east. I would say is it probably not 80 degrees yet. Because it was supposed to be relatively cooler. But folks, I'm going to tell you this, and I say this every year. Come see me this time next year. Every time somebody complains about how dry it is, it rains until October. Stop it. You put the Maloik on the weather because now it has rained every day and hard.
What did they put on the weather?
The Maloik.
The Maloik?
The Maloik.
Trevor, what's Maloik? Wikipedia failed me this time, huh?
All right. Well,
you never
keep it to Super Bowl halftime shows, Marcos.
That's my fault.
That's on you, dude. Can we hear from Eric Spoelstra? Spo after the game. The Miami Heat take a 1-0 series lead, and Eric Spoelstra. I gotta say, I'll say that it wouldn't talk much about Friday night. Obviously, bury the lead. The Heat, how much are we going to talk about Heat Bulls from Friday? But Leroy, I'll tell you two things for people who were rooting for ping pong balls, right? The look of relief and satisfaction Eric Spoelstra had coming to that podium, like you could tell it was killing him that it had come down to this, right? Like that organization does not believe in that. Fans, they argue, long term, I got still people arguing with me. You're idiots. But that organization doesn't play for ping pong. They are competitors through and through.
That's it.
So there was that moment that was really cool. Eric Spoelstra's like, I want to tell you how much those guys in that locker room really wanted this to get here. And really what I think he should have said is me.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what he was so, not that the players didn't want, I'm sure they do. But he was a look of a burden was off. And then he called the team Navy SEALs. He goes, drop us in. We're Navy SEALs. We'll take it on. I was like, all right. Hey, let's Spo. But then the other part, I'll tell you what. I know you make fun of me for not looking at the game, but I was very distracted because Riley was watching the game, right? And he was watching it. He was watching it in his little perch with, Andy Ellisberg. Ron Rothstein was there at one point with Zoe.
Oh.
But also in the perch, who I don't see there all the time, was Chris Riley, his wife.
Oh.
Who, by the way,
you did mention that.
Mrs. Riley, OG fan. Like, she is, in on every play.
Yeah.
Love seeing this. But you could tell, after they knew they were going to win that game, it was kind of a dogfight. Once they got to the end, they knew. You could just tell, her, just husband and wife who have been together a while. You could see the relief on Riley, all right, we're in. Because I'm telling you, man, going from a shot to the finals to out of the playoffs is very embarrassing. And you just want a shot. You just want a shot. And last night's why you want that shot. Because you never know. Look, I don't know what Jan's going to be like the rest of this series. Maybe he's a bum.
Yeah, I mean,
because his back's jacked up.
Listen, the same thing happened in Heat a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
everybody got hurt
with Goran. Nobody ever wants to talk about that. Though,
Maloik, Evil Eye, a curse.
Oh,
never heard of it, dude.
You never heard of Maloik?
Nope.
I've heard of Malarkey.
Isn't that the guy who had a good game?
That's baloney. Malarkey is baloney.
Isn't that the guy who had a good game for the Kings the other day?
Who?
Maloik Monk.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
-1.
No, dude. Not from Maloik Monk.
Come on, dude. That's a good one.
Leroy. Okay, where's JFig? JFig, arbiter, judge, JFig. What do you think?
Oh, she's going to say -1.
All right. Rich, what do you think? Maloik Monk. You like that or you don't like that? Oh, it's a no.
-1.
It's rough, dude. Rough, tough crowd. Sorry,
that was a bit
proud
of
today.
That was a bit of a stretch.
Maloik Monk?
Dude.
The link to Maloik is not that big a stretch.
The more I hear it, the more I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, see, that's what he does. He tries to wear you down with his hot takes.
I think it's working. I'm gonna start calling him Maloik.
Maloik Monk.
Ethan Schmolnik, infamous NBA ref, Ed Maloik. Oh, Ed Maloik!
I can't believe you guys never heard of Maloik.
No, dude, I never have.
No one says that, dude. No one has said Maloik.
I just did. And you looked at me like I was.
I thought you made
I
it
had
up.
an eye on my forehead.
We'll take a quick break. We'll hear from Eric Spoelstra after the win, what he had to say. Miami Heat take a 1-0 series lead on the Milwaukee Bucks. Back after this.
Jeez, Austin Reeves.
All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560.
What the?
Take you up until 2 o'clock.
What are we doing?
That was Trevor. We wanted Metallica.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can expect that for at least a month.
It may sound like a sports radio show for a minute.
He gets angry.
That's the Northeast. What are you going to do?
Hello, Jennifer.
Hey, you're going to keep that.
Hey, I love seeing the door.
That Peppa's playing, all right, when you're filling in.
Yeah.
You're not going to be, we're not going to be just playing More Than a Feeling or something like that. Like this is EI.
Wait, so what song was he playing? I couldn't hear it.
I literally can't play it.
Hello, JFig. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Listen, have you checked in with Nicole lately, and have we found out whether or not anybody else wants to smoke?
I already told you I don't know who Nicole is.
All right, very convenient.
How was the weekend? Good.
I had a very, very wonderful weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
The whole
glad
stadium was packed.
every seat had a butt on it.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
it was wonderful, and I was actually gonna upload a picture right now so you can see how it started when I got there.
where you were?
And what's that?
How far away you were from the action?
I wasn't okay. I was far, but I wasn't like I couldn't like I was able to see everything perfectly. Like it wasn't like there was no bad seat in that house because the way that Taylor Swift operates is that every single thing that she can utilize, she will, and she'll give you the experience of a lifetime. So
Well,
I respect her a
I'm
lot.
very happy you didn't leave with any bad blood.
No bad blood here.
Problem?
Why are you scooting back?
What if it's because you gave me this look?
Dude, I'm like, he goes, "Oh, now you got bad blood." You just start moving. The hell?
What?
Nothing, dude. You got to stop.
Not today, dude.
I know.
I
I know.
I'm goosed up today.
Do your thing.
Greg, what's going on, Greg? How are you?
How you been, Tobin? What's all good, bro? We staying out there dry?
Dude, I'm trying, man. How are you feeling today?
I hear you. I'm doing great, brother. I'm doing great. I just want to do a little throwback vintage soundbite for you, if you don't mind. And I would never disrespect your show, so I won't say anything out of line. But I was sitting here thinking about it, talking to a friend of mine who's a longtime listener of WQAM along with me, and just joking around. And I'm like, yeah, I listened to the Tobin and Leroy show.
Old Neil Rogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I just want to let you know, man, I love you guys' show, man. You guys really make me laugh, get me through the day.
Appreciate it, Greg. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of your week. Everybody stay safe out there.
You know, when he said he was from Fort Lickerdale, I expected him to have a little more energy. I expected
You make me younger. Say it. You expect to be younger?
But maybe he got into it a little bit early today, you know?
That's true.
So
good call, though,
Loosey
Greg.
goosey and relaxed.
Good call.
Jennifer, who opened for Taylor Swift?
Jennifer. He hit me with the real name. Okay.
She shook.
Grace Adams is the first one that performed.
Oh, yeah,
and
Grace
then
Adams.
Biabudou, I think, is the other one. I don't know how to pronounce that name
Biabudou.
correctly.
You know who? Guess who opened for Janet Jackson?
Yeah, was it
Who?
Biabudou?
Ludacris.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
That's pretty fun.
I would have went for Ludacris.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Luda.
Yeah, Badoo.
Yeah.
There is a lot of stuff going on this
Oh,
weekend.
5'1" of him.
You want to know what Bobby Portis was last night? He was a Luda in a riot.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
Point for Tobin.
Why? Because he had what 20,
21. I don't know who that guy was. That's crazy.
Big
But, I mean,
guys.
he did get, but he was very insulted every time Tyler Herro ended up on him.
Yeah,
He's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Somebody said, "Ooh, Justin Timberlake opened Jane." Oh.
You got caught.
Into that one.
Dave South, I hate you. He goes. He said Ludacris is almost as old.
I like this
Oh,
guy.
Ludacris might be older.
There's this account right now that's like very mad at Kevin Love. It's called Bucks Take. It says, definitely a dirty play by Kevin Love. Swings his body in front of Giannis at the last second. Doesn't set his position. I don't know, dude. Look what he said to me. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but he's got like more charges than like anybody in the league. So, and that's
Playing half the time.
Yeah, by the way, that's not playing the whole season. So maybe, and this is just, maybe Giannis should have avoided him. I don't know. That's kind of a crazy thing.
So you're saying
Now,
it's Giannis's fault?
I think it is Giannis's fault.
Whoa!
Like, listen,
Yeah,
Giannis
you know what? It is Giannis's fault.
Giannis's fault. You know what? Guess what? You don't get to run through whoever you want. Guess what? Bam on the other side, he got an offensive foul when he ran into somebody. Them's the rules. You got to be set. And by the way, Giannis clearly doesn't know the rules because when Bam went through him, he wasn't set and got an and one.
Yeah.
So,
baby,
you don't root for injury. You don't root for injury. I don't do that. I'm classy.
Of
okay?
course.
But let me tell you something right now. No one's going to sit here and call my guy, Kevin Love, a dirty player. All right?
Yeah.
That's my dude. And he would never do anything like that.
Bucks takes? Is that who it is?
Periodically, Solana will text me. And normally, I make fun of him. But here is a very interesting point. No bad seat in the house is what people in the nosebleeds say.
Oh my God. If he really wants to come after me.
That's a point. Hey, that was hilarious. I mean, I don't care. Even if it was Solana, that was funny.
Dude, I'm so excited the Heat are up 1-0. I mean, we're going to win this series.
Hey.
Point for Texter.
-1.
Win game 2.
Why? Don't have to. We do.
No.
We
We don't
have
because
to.
here's why.
They got to win game 2.
That's
That's
true.
true. It's on them. It's on them, dude.
Here's why. Take advantage of the situation when you can.
Mm-hmm. But you already took advantage. Like you stole home court.
No, their star got hurt. You took advantage of it. Do it again.
They were winning before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, they had one of their bigger leads when he was hurt. Some would say if he comes back in there, like they may let their guard down even more.
Ooh.
Don't do that. But I'd said this before the series. I told them. I said, don't lose. Don't have all this. We're gonna waltz it. Listen, don't lose, Milwaukee. You're the favorite. Do not lose this series. That's all the challenges. This isn't a must-win for us. It's a must-win for them. Don't lose, dude. Because let's be real about it, Leroy. You know, I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm gonna. Just so you're aware.
Yeah.
But you remember how much crap the Heat took for being bubble boys and bubble frauds and blah.
Mm-hmm. Heard all that.
That's that year they won the championship. The Bucks. Fugazi.
Yep.
Everybody was running to the ground.
Maloik.
All the Maloik, dude.
It is Maloik.
They went in there, and it was a whole lot of Maloiki because they went in there with all the other teams run down. They got to take on a bunch of battered teams and waltz their way to a championship.
Again.
Well, what now, dude?
That is not their problem. I don't care how I got it. I don't have a championship. You think I would care if at the time, who's quarterback for Denver? John Elway?
Mm-hmm.
If he had gotten hurt right before the Super Bowl and we ran over him,
I don't know.
I would not give a rat's ass. Right. See?
What?
That's not a point. That's hurt feelings. You hit a soft spot.
He wants the fireworks from his backyard.
That's
-1.
That's an insult to injury.
Can I hear from Eric Spoelstra after the game? This was the Heat head coach after the Heat take game 1.
I'm sorry. I failed on that one.
Eric
Do it again.
Spoelstra, he's the Heat coach. Let's hear from him after a 1-0 series lead.
Perfect. Smooth.
Not much more than what you guys know. So he's not going to play the next game, and we'll just figure it out. I got a brief, the same diagnosis that you all heard, and this was kind of an odd game, with Giannis being out, Tyler being out. There's a lot of moving parts throughout the course of the game.
Still no good.
And then, there's some moments that got a little bit harrowing, but our guys showed a lot of grit, to be able to handle a lot of different things. And they made, a few pushes during the game, and we were able to hold them off and secure one win. And that's it. That's all we're thinking about right now. So we got to, just figure out, and rest and get ready for what we can expect is a very competitive game too.
Another 2-word question. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. I feel like I've said so many different things over the course of these 4 years, but he is just a brilliant competitor. He does it on both ends of the court, and he has an innate feel for what's necessary during the course of a game. We needed obviously some offensive punch, some triggers, just something to settle us all down. Particularly when we found out Tyler was out, and Jimmy was able to do it in a lot of different ways, in the post, the elbows, the mid post, as a screener, as a handler in pick and roll. We needed all of that, but none of this was happening without a lot of different contributions. Everybody that played, put their fingerprints on it in some fashion, and that's what you need in the playoffs, particularly against a very good team.
Yep, that's good from Coach Spo. That being said, that's what happens when you have a crime scene.
Wow, crime scene, huh?
Yeah, you leave your fingerprints.
Oh, okay.
Because the Heat just stole home court, dude. Stole it, dude. Stole home court. You left your fingerprints. Oh, what's over here? Oh, I'm dusting for fingerprints. Oh, that's Caleb Martin. What's over here? Oh, that's Kevin Love. Stole that home court. Snatched it, dude. Like candy from a baby. Like that, Leroy.
Seem unimpressed, Leroy.
No, I am.
I mean, it was a road
I'm very impressed by the win.
Yeah.
The only person who didn't leave their fingerprints was Tyler Herro because they're broken.
Shot at Tyler on the way out.
No, it's not a shot. It's just the facts. I miss him.
You miss him.
Miss him, dude. That sucks, dude. Come on, like he was gonna have a nice play. He was gonna have a big playoffs. This series, I thought matched up well for him. And then hometown kid, it goes down like that. A culture injury. Tough.
I think this makes things easier for Eric Spoelstra. Though.
Really?
I think sometimes he struggles. Like, who do I play today? When he's doing his little random thing. Remember, he takes out Duncan's name, and then he's like, "All right, who do I play? Who do I play? Who do I play?"
Do you think how shocked do you think Duncan was once out of halftime? He's like, "Hey, Dunks, you're starting the half."
Yeah.
What?
He did. He hit a three.
He hit a three.
He hit a three.
Nice.
I'll take it.
You think any shot he starts game 2?
No,
not even.
Because here's
Not
why.
even a little.
Here's why. He would get stuck on Portis or somebody like that, and he's not a defensive stalwart. But there's a couple of guys that are like that on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you come off the bench. That's why I say you start Vic. Keep the defensive intensity up.
Take a break. You guys can text the show at 305-567-0560 or call if you
Are
want
you
to.
shocked, real quick,
Sure.
that Pablo Lopez is making $20 more million than
A little shocked, yeah. I mean, I'm shocked and I'm not shocked. I'm like, it makes sense. He's a good pitcher.
No, he is.
But do you think Sandy looks at that thing and says, what? It's like a little like when
But I think it has to do with the arbitration. If you sign them early, you can get a deal.
yeah, but some of these, I tell you what, dude, some of these, even these guys with arbitration, like look how much Fernando Tatis Jr. got.
We got 20. What is it?
He got a gazillion dollars, like with all
Minus
like,
one.
What happened?
For leaning out of the camera.
Oh, thank you. Although he's technically still in, he's just leaning back.
All right. Well, we need. I'm gonna cut it. Then.
We need one that says from leaning away from the microphone.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
Okay.
Right.
Get Mike Biamonte on the phone.
Fix it.
Fix it, dude.
Doing my best.
Wait a minute. What are we doing here? Why are we ganging up on me?
We just wanted you to know.
This is unnecessary.
We want to hear you.
You can hear me. Nobody's ever said the words, "Hey, speak up, I can't hear you." Nobody's ever said that to me in
No,
life.
definitely has said
The
that to
only
you.
reason you get away with that, you're like a boxer with like really good defense. You're like Roy Jones. Like Roy Jones would put his hands down because he had just such quick reflexes. Just because you're so loud and we can hear you away from the microphone doesn't mean that we shouldn't be able to hear you clearly.
Oh, he just called you loud.
No, I called him Roy Jones.
He just called you loud.
What happened to Roy Jones when he moved up in weight class?
He won the heavyweight
title,
championship. And
which
then
is
when he
crazy.
came back down, he lost.
Okay.
Wow.
After beating Tarver in a controversial decision. And then the next time around, he got knocked out.
Wow.
What's your excuse this time, Roy?
Got excuses tonight, Roy?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go on Tobin and Leroy and curse up a storm.
Oh my goodness, that was.
You want to get him on this week? It's Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia.
Oh, yes.
Talk to Tarver. I think that is a no.
You know that's my boy, but I'll.
You excited for that fight, though?
Yeah, I will call him.
Yes. Take a break. Back after this. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 o'clock here on the show today. We'll play a little All Right, Oh No to close things out. Let me get you guys know this, though. It is Dave and Buster's, but what's up, buddy? You're giving me like the arms right. Oh, you're trying to get your camera back following you.
Come on, baby. I thought he was gonna give you a hug.
I thought he was too.
Talking to your camera
Should
like a
have known
dog.
better. It's April, and Dave and Buster's month continues. We got your chance to win a $250 gift card from Dave and Buster's to watch the NBA and NHL playoffs and more. Go to WQAM.com and enter on the contest page. If you win, you can go to Dave and Buster's with your gift card and have a party all on us and Dave and Buster's.
It's JFig's birthday week.
Eat, drink, play, watch sports at
April.
Dave and Buster's in Hollywood. Is it your birthday week, JFig?
My birthday's on Wednesday, guys.
Wow. Are you going to come in or are you going to sleep in on your birthday?
I don't know.
How are you going to
Birthday, can I just tell you, the worst day, everybody's had it, the worst day of the week to have your birthday?
August.
No. What? Oh, it's raining again. No.
Get Shohei
Monday,
Ohtani.
you could squeeze out the weekend before.
If I'm Shohei Ohtani's agent, by the way, and I see it just pouring around him, I'm like, get him off the field now.
Uh-oh.
It's $500 million getting rained on right now.
More than that.
More than that, probably.
Yep.
So what do you got planned for your birthday, JFig?
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly
Bird
think
watching?
everybody has. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All the birds are going to come around and sing happy birthday to you.
If you find any birds. I don't know. I low-key think everybody's planning something and
a little
hasn't said
surprise
anything
party, eh?
towards me. Yeah.
All right.
So we'll see. And I may or may not come in. I don't know. It depends on this whole gas situation.
What is going on with the gases? You guys keep
I
calling
don't
the gas?
know.
Because of the rain, the
There's
gas,
no gas?
the gas is stuck at the ports. They can't
Yeah,
deliver it.
It just filled up, so I'm okay right now. But like,
I'm like, I have half a tank, but I'm gonna stop. Like, even the gas station, like the gas station's on the way here.
Yeah.
Like, I passed 5 gas stations. Only one of them had gas, and the line was down the street.
All right. Well,
so
If anybody knows where gas is, please let me know.
gas at the gas station. But here's the crazy thing about it.
You would think.
Here's the
Minus
crazy
one.
thing about all of this, right? Watch how high gas prices go.
you think so?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
People don't care.
It's gouging time, baby.
Oh yeah. Because I remember I used to go to this one little spot where I get gas, right? And I usually go once a week, but because I hadn't gone, I went at next week. Got it for $3.15 because I always take pictures, send it to my wife. Like, look how cheap I'm getting gas for. The next time I went there, it was $3.65 in 2 weeks. And like,
Dude, I'm not letting Ohtani pitch on this muck mound.
why not? He's a beast.
Yeah, I mean, dude, come on. He's a $600 million.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, dude. I will pull him. We're up 5-1 in the. Come on, we got enough time. Get out of here.
No, it's only the second inning.
Doesn't matter.
5-1.
Doesn't matter. You know what? Live to fight another day.
Wait, if I pull him,
He doesn't get credit for nothing.
forgive my ignorance. Yes, I know that because they did that to
Look
Sandy
at that
a couple
slot.
times.
Dude, you can't pitch in that.
They're putting the dry stuff on.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Is he still gonna hit?
Yeah,
No.
he's already got 2 hits.
No, but I mean, if they pull him from the mound, can he still hit?
I guess
I
technically
thought they
he
do
could,
that
yeah.
with the machine.
He technically could do that.
No.
Yeah, he can.
If they pull
Oh.
If he switches positions.
Oh, if you switch position, they move
Whoa.
him to like DH.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just like,
Oh,
wow,
there it
Ohtani
is.
in the
There it
center
is.
field?
There it is.
Grounds crew's got a tough job, dude.
Oof.
Look.
What's going on? Ricardo, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing much, guys. How are y'all doing today on this Victory Monday?
Pretty damn good, dude.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got the goosies for sure. It's been a emotional roller coaster this past weekend. Let me tell you, being a hometown kid from Chicago, seeing them play my actual team in Miami Heat. I grew up as a Floridian, only to get into the playoffs and to show the grit and the determination and the fight that the entire NBA doubts us basically every year. This is what Heat culture is all about. It doesn't matter for the 1 seed. It doesn't matter for the 8 seed. It matters that we have a chance to get in, as Coach Spo said, and it gives us a fighting chance. And oh man, guys, I got the goosies on that one.
I'm very happy.
Goosies. And I just want to say one thing really quick before I get out of here. Shout out to JFig for birthday week. Shower her with all the love, guys.
Yes.
And also, Tobin, how dare Bobby Portis shove Coach Spo like that?
Right, dude? Dare he? How dare he? Answer for your crimes, Bobby Portis.
Should be assault, dude.
It's ridiculous. Eric Spoelstra's not going to say anything. I know.
Yeah.
I know he's not going to say anything.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. You shouldn't be allowed to shove a coach.
Shoved him.
Just shoved him, dude.
Brutally assaulted him.
All right, calm down.
Okay.
But kind of.
Maybe.
But kind of,
That's
dude.
the intentions
What are you
that I
doing?
was saying.
What are you doing? Spo said it best, though. The Heat, we're Navy SEALs, dude.
Yeah, we are.
And Kevin Love, he looks like an actual SEAL. So we got this all coming together, dude.
Dade South got me.
What did he say?
He said Marcos is Bobby Tortoise.
Twitcher.
No one is safe.
Damn, he's good.
He's good. The kid's good.
Hey, we've all got. That's hilarious, though.
Sergey Bob 5 Overovsky says they don't want the Heat, dude. They don't want the Heat.
They don't want
the Heat, dude. They don't want the Heat. They don't want the Heat.
I'm not gonna stop you, but I just feel like
you know what we are, dude?
What are we?
We're a live dog.
A what?
We're a live dog.
You've been around that betting show too much.
We're live,
Live
dog.
dog.
Baby. We're live dog, baby.
Live dog.
Live dog. We want to bark. Bobby Portis. Hey, by the way, hope you enjoyed the view last night, Gogi. You decided that.
You did this.
You decided.
Now you want to be petty about it.
Yeah.
Goron.
Did he watch your story?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see.
Research.
Research.
Did Gogi look at my story last night? All right.
I hope he did.
When he comes down, are we gonna throw stuff at the bus? Hypothetically.
Let's do the old Green Bay Packers.
Oh, moon the bus.
He looked at one of my stories, but not all.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't see. It just hurts his heart too much.
Yep.
He's like, oh my buddy,
dude, turn your microphone off.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Act like a radio professional.
Oh, look, he's putting the thing on.
It's been about 3 hours, and this man now.
You just decided now you want to cover your microphone?
I harassed him. You know, he came in here and he assaulted me like Bobby Portis did Eric Spoelstra. He knocked M&Ms out of my hand.
Why do your microphone covers look like little hats that are on giant heads?
Okay.
It's too small. I need Magnum. I don't need these little bitty
You
ones.
need to get one of these puppies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Look at this. Look, barely fit that.
All right.
There's no dumb button.
Look, I'm gonna go to the Shark Studio and steal theirs. It's a
Rock out with your shark out, you know?
It's not the
That
thing.
That's
doesn't.
the thing, dude.
That's not. No one says that.
Tua met Shania Twain, huh?
Wow, look at that.
Oh, good for him.
Still
dude.
the one. That's
Still
a good
got
jersey
it.
right there.
I love
How
that
old
for
is
him.
Shania Twain?
Yeah.
Good question.
All right, quick, before we look, who's older, Shania Twain or Ludacris?
Nice one.
You want to know how old she is?
Ooh.
57.
57?
57.
She looks really good to
She
be
be his grandma.
57.
Yeah. Also, born in August.
Oh,
Easily.
look
She
at
could
that.
easily be his grandmother.
They say Shania Twain is 5'4". I don't think so. Based off what
I
I
don't
saw,
think so.
5'4".
She looked tiny in that picture.
Yeah,
did look
she
tiny.
could easily be his grandmother.
I got to tell you, two in the mustache, it works. Some things just work, and that
does.
works.
It does work.
He's
man.
got
Now
it.
you want to say that after you
makes his chin
compared
look
him
good.
to Vince.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Okay, that
That
it's just-
picture
it's
looks
not a good.
It
picture.
looks like
that one looks
great.
like
You know what that looks like? He need to just start singing Tiny Bubbles.
looks like Threa.
Yes, Batman. Yeah. I don't know who that was. Penguin?
What was that?
No, that's the
I'll
guy.
take my
the guy
minus
to
one.
do the. Yeah.
See?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh, he's
Minus
done.
It's a
one.
victory Monday, baby.
He's done.
Who?
Oh no.
Otani?
Nah, I wouldn't pitch him in that slop.
Yeah, dude.
Why not?
Because, dude,
That's a
outta
lot of
here.
money, man.
It's a lot of money.
It's not them.
It's not who the Angels aren't going to pay it. I know what you're saying, but still, it's a lot of money, dude.
So they got Trout, and then they signed a big name before last year, and they got Ohtani, and they can't win.
You're really hard on the Angels.
Because I think that's terrible.
Well,
how you spend all that money? That means you ain't spending good money. All money ain't good money.
Just one game under 500.
Okay, who spends their money better? Tampa or the Angels?
Tampa's amazing.
Right. What is he doing? Clean the zero?
Lost 2 games this weekend.
What's going on here?
Dude, I'm telling you.
So they're 13-2 now?
14-2.
14-2?
14-2. Lost 2. I guess lost 3 out of 4. That's what, yeah.
They can't lose 3 out of 4 and be 14-2.
I mean, I'm sorry, they lost 2 out of 3. My bad. You're right. Math. -1 to me.
Are you sure it's -1 or is your math off?
-1.
-1 for Sass.
That's fair.
-1 for Sass.
The fish, though. How about that? 500.
Look at that.
500.
Yep.
When was the last time they were 500?
When they were 0-0.
Jesus.
I mean, this is the first time in a few years that Robbie
Actually,
hasn't had
1-1.
him on Spider Watch.
I know. They're not bad. Not too shabs.
When we go into the next game, huh?
I'd like to go.
Yeah, it was fun last
I would.
time.
I had a great time.
Yeah, but watch out because they're gonna make you work, dude. They really
That's
put you
true.
to
They
work.
really do put you to work.
Dude,
Whole
I gotta
day.
tell you. I mean, we thought you were going down for a little hit.
They had a script.
And they're like, yo, look at Tobin.
You broke Leroy's heart that day.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. I didn't know.
I only
They
came.
He kept saying, I'm waiting for Tobin. I'm waiting for Tobin.
Dude, Leroy, they took me into the back like I owed money. And then all of a sudden, they're just like, all right, head on off. And I was just in the bowels of the stadium the entire time, except for like my little outdoor cameos. I was like, what is this?
Keeping it secret?
I don't know. I did get to go to the secret Marlins control room. That was fun.
Ooh.
Very fancy.
Nice.
Very fancy.
Where is it? Up high, down low?
It's inside the press box behind 2 security doors.
Damn.
It's a secret for a reason.
Nice.
Sorry.
Marcos.
Yeah.
Is it right next to our secret bar?
I don't know. I gotta find a secret bar. I gotta find out where that is.
That's 2 things you'll never find. That secret bar and the control area.
We'll take a quick break. Final hour of the show coming on up. You guys can get on the Twitch, the text. You can call 305-567-0560. Heat beat the Bucks. They're up 1-0. Panthers, they got themselves some playoff action tonight against the Bruins, who apparently have the BGs. We're back after this.
tough any longer. Come on, shake your body.
Hot damn, baby. JIMVP. JIMVP.
JFig.
You thought you were going to freeze Bam out, Brook Lopez? You might want to stick your head in the sand, which you're used to. Ostrich boy. Bam was sitting there. He goes, oh, what'll be on the menu today? Ostrich burger, dude. Yeah. Don't you ever disrespect Bam on a bio like that again, Brook Lopez.
Is that what Bam said to him?
I don't know, but he was cheesing as he just hit jumper after jumper in his face.
I mean, that's his hot spot right there.
I know, baby. I know.
Foul line?
You know what they're going to do, dude? They're going to dare. Eric recall it. Says he gave him a little truth or dare.
Yeah.
And you know what Bam chose?
What he chose?
He chose dare. He chose dare, son.
It's amazing.
And I'm not talking about that program that you have to use to do back in the day in elementary school.
Yes, although valuable. Stay away from drugs, kids.
Except heat victories, which are just about as good as a drug. About as good as a drug, dude. Okay. And there's that big grain's falling. Okay. I understand it's game 1 of a first round series.
Yeah.
But it's kind of not, though.
You know what though? You did call this.
I did call it.
You said we were gonna, or after losing in embarrassing fashion to Atlanta, you said that we were gonna win the play-in game.
Yep.
And then you said that we were gonna win game 1.
Yep.
And then I
was gonna be back.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Leroy looks very stressed. Is it because of Tobin or the food he ate, or both?
It's Tobin.
He just doesn't. He knew that today was.
I knew today was going to be
an
a tough
exercise in futility because I was not going to be able to be reined in today, and now he's going to be silently rooting for the Bucks to win by 30 on Wednesday.
No.
Why would you do that, Leroy?
I wouldn't.
Don't you dare do that, Leroy.
Why would you do that, Leroy?
I would not do that.
Why would you do that?
Stop this.
Thanks, man.
I would not do that.
Always Bam.
Okay, I'm still gonna be a fan regardless.
You think they're gonna win?
Huh?
You gonna pick the Heat?
In game 2?
No, the series.
Oh,
what?
Come on.
What?
Come on, no guts,
Or
dude.
him out of the room.
-1.
Why?
huh?
Why?
Because I don't think they're gonna win.
Come on, man.
I'm not saying they can't win.
What's the harm? Why?
Not with that attitude.
Why can't you just be on board with me? Why would you come with me?
As long
Come
as
on,
we've
baby.
known each other, here's one thing I know for sure. Anytime I've been on board with you, it costs me money.
This is not going to cost you money. I'm not making you bet on the Heat. I'm just saying,
Some
little
kind of-
just a
Let's go play Fruit Ninja. It'll be
pieces,
fun.
baby.
It'll be fun.
That's on Galen. You know, he wouldn't let
Lynn,
you use the good
we
sword.
had to
That's not
build
what's
up.
important here, though.
Huh?
That's not what's important here, and it's not. It isn't. It isn't.
Not-
You cannot
Look,
throw that
am I
in
rooting
there.
for the Heat to win? Am I hoping they're going to win? Absolutely. But based on what I've seen all year, sorry.
Come on, dude. You know you don't like that Chris Middleton. You always bust on him.
Oh no, it does look like Predator.
It's a little rough.
It looks like his baby teeth didn't fall out.
Look, that's a
It
good
just
team.
grew on top of each
I have
other.
respect for that team. That is a good Bucks team. Like you talking,
No, they're really good.
they're really good. They're really good. But here's the thing.
What's that?
Not good enough, dude. Not good enough. Because they don't got JIMVP.
You mean not good enough for a sweep or not good enough to win the series?
No, they're not good enough to win the series.
How often does an 8 beat a 1?
Not often. But the Heat aren't a true 8. They were an 8 by choice.
Okay, then what are they truly?
They're like a 4. They're like a 4 seed. Unfortunate draw for the Bucks.
Dude, they would play like crap all year,
Nah,
up and
come on.
down and up and down.
They took
and now
it
all of a sudden they
easy.
win game 1
They
and you all of a
took-
sudden go throw
Not all of a
all that
sudden.
away?
Not all of a
Look,
sudden.
I'm going to tell you like this. I am rooting for the Heat. I want the Heat to win. Love the organization, love all the guys. Okay? But here, don't ask me to predict something that I haven't seen all year.
You just
I'm
saw
not
it
doing
yesterday.
it. Huh?
You just saw it yesterday.
One day versus 84 games?
Oh, come on, dude.
You do you, I'll do me. I just said it's not that I don't want them to win. It's not that I'm hoping that they lose.
Hey, Marcos, you see that?
Hold on. Trying to see.
What are you looking
hard
for?
to see. I don't really.
Can't see your guts, dude.
No guts,
Where
dude.
are you, man? Come on.
Can't seem to find them.
Pick the heat, Leroy.
Give me another 15 minutes after these burgers.
They'll be bubbling.
Some headlines here brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know truck. See, you ruin it. You ruin it for people like me. Like, people think I'm a hater because I don't go full in like he does. And that's not the case at all. I merely stated a known fact. You're asking me to believe in something that I haven't seen in 5 months.
Okay, dude.
And I say I'm not doing it.
How about all of Jimmy Butler's tenure with the Heat? You know in the
I
playoffs.
said, and I repeat, you're asking me to have faith and belief in something I haven't seen all season. Last year was last year. Year before that was year before that. This is a different year.
You're right. It is a different year. So what do you care about what the Bucks have done? Who cares? It's all the
I don't
past.
care about the Bucks. I'm caring. Who's been one of the most inconsistent teams this year? Has it not been the Heat?
No.
Dude, they're in the playoffs, and their biggest winning streak is not 4 games.
So, and what has that gotten them? What and you want to know what they did in the game?
We did.
Took home court advantage.
Okay.
Like that. All these idiots working
okay.
all year for it. They took it in 1 game.
Okay.
Talk about efficient. You know what's supposed about efficiency?
I mean, when you have the answers to the test.
JFig, can you just
Joined
play
by
something
one of
for
our
us?
favorites, Heat big man, Bam Adebayo, joining the show. Bam, thanks for the time, man. Really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be having my back a lot of times, so I appreciate y'all too. Now, Leroy sometimes you got to play devil's advocate. I get it, but
That's
BT my side.
That's what he does.
You couldn't wait to jump in.
But that's what you do. That's
what
you do.
I've seen it.
Pull the knife out of my back.
That's what you do, though. He's right.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
You're the worst.
You
friend
just
ever.
want to rein me in.
You're a terrible
You won't
friend.
have you won't have fun because you just want to keep me in check.
You're a terrible friend.
I'm not a terrible friend.
You are.
Leroy, stop this.
You threw me under the bus quick. Like, it wasn't even like, Bam could
The
be
same way you threw the Miami Heat under the bus right now.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all be having my back a lot of times, so I appreciate y'all too. Now, Leroy sometimes you got to play devil's advocate. I get it, but
That's
BT my side.
That's what he does.
That is what you do.
That's terrible.
That's what you do, though.
Terrible. No, that's not what I do. Okay, let me ask you a question. Am I making stuff up?
Are you making what up?
Any information that I'm giving, am I making that up?
Okay, dude.
Or
but-
is that the information that was given to me?
all right,
I'm asking the question.
But you're ignoring information as well.
I'm ignoring 1 game and using the 84 that I've seen before that?
Which one matters more? 40 the 44 you win or getting to 16 first?
Hey,
Leroy has no guts.
no guts. Yes.
No guts, no logic.
All right. Tobin, we got a case here. Found a body, no guts.
Oh, wow.
Seems like we.
Come on,
Seems
dude.
like we.
Hey, I didn't even pick them in 5. You should be proud of me. I gave the Bucks 2 games. So it's not like you can't accuse me of being a homer.
Yep. Not even a gentleman's sweep.
Now let me tell you something, dude. If it gets to Knicks or Sixers,
Oh God. Is that who's next on the docket? Possibly.
don't even know. I'm focused on this.
okay.
This
Yeah,
is just like
for
what I
sure.
told you. I'm not talking playoffs till we talk playing. I'm not talking second round till we get to the first round. Task at hand. I've
like
been
that.
about task at hand
Yeah.
this entire time. So when people say that, Tobin, you're unreasonable and you're a homer, well, check my record, dude, because I've been nothing but task at hand the entire time.
For a couple weeks now.
Yep. What? No, always, Chief.
Well,
No. You agreed with me.
Where's Nicole?
where's the
I
call?
wish you would call
I
in.
don't
We've
know.
had a lot of great callers today. I mean, maybe one, before the end of the
Hey.
show.
Task in hand.
Task at hand, dude.
Task at hand.
Yep.
Dude,
Got to focus.
What Tobin do you know? Because the Tobin that I don't know, these things are not. You're most unreasonable, fly by the seat, hot take guy. And now all of a sudden you trying to act, I gotta keep it real.
I do keep it real though, dude. Don't just brush me off like that. I don't appreciate that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, buckle up.
Dude, they call me reasonable Tobes.
Who?
Oh, people, JFig.
I don't
And I'm
know.
telling you right now, listen, This team has one of the best playoff players of all time. Do you get this? You see this?
Oh, you got the stats.
ESPN stats and info.
All right.
Jimmy Butler is
Heard
the
of him.
4th player to record 35 points, 10 assists, 3 steals in multiple playoff games, joining Michael Jordan.
Whoa!
And LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. 4th player.
What's up with that last one?
Well,
Well, I mean, Russell Westbrook is like,
former MVP.
yeah.
4th player of all time. Jordan, Westbrook, LeBron. Now, Jimmy Buckets. What do you say to that? Mr. I watched 84 games?
Yeah.
What about that?
Leroy.
What about that, dude?
If that is your name.
Okay, what do the other two have that he doesn't?
Well, 2 of them have championships.
Okay.
But Jimmy's on his way.
Only 15 games away.
You're right. Exactly, dude. First to 16. The race is on.
Tell Dan Day I almost brought him some gumbo.
Well, let me ask you this. Can I ask you this? Let me ask you this. Can I ask you
Bring me
this?
gumbo.
What?
Do you believe the Lakers can beat the Grizzlies?
Yeah,
Why?
because they got LeBron and AD.
So the Heat have Jimmy and Bam. Samesies the entire year. Same position. Why do you believe in them?
You see, you put me in these corners where I have to say,
No,
you're telling me, hold on,
tell me.
hold on.
No, go ahead.
You're telling me that Bam and Jimmy are better than LeBron and AD.
Yeah. I mean, like, what do you have? You have an old man and paper mache. Guy already had 2 injuries in 1 quarter. Mr. I can't feel my arm. You trust Anthony. Let me ask you this. You trust Anthony Davis more than either of the Jimmy and Bam. I get LeBron. Okay. All-time great legend. Maybe
I'm
the
just
best player of all
going-
time.
I'm just going
He's 40.
talent.
Talent schmalent. The only reason.
So, let me ask you a
I'm going to tell you this. This is the facts. The only reason he beat Jimmy Butler in a finals, the only reason, because Jimmy outplayed him in that series, the only reason that he has a 4th ring is because Goran Dragic got hurt. It's the only reason. And Bam was playing with 1 arm.
So can Boston, can Milwaukee use that as an excuse?
They can use it as an excuse, but they can kiss my ass too.
Then why would the Lakers think you can't kiss their ass?
Because, dude,
Right?
like, nobody gets a
why
gift
would
like that before
why
the
would the
finals.
team on the other
A
side
gift like that before the
say
finals?
the same thing?
Nah, get out of here, dude.
Oh, you're the worst.
Bam was right.
You're the worst. No, you can't go
Bam
to
was
Bam
right.
is right when you got caught.
No,
you got caught.
Bam was right, dude.
You got caught.
Bam was right.
Oh my goodness.
You believe in LeBron? I believe in LeBron.
No, I
Anthony
mean-
Davis. You don't. So let me get this straight. So you telling me that Jimmy Butler doesn't have a stout playoff resume?
That's no.
Okay, so why don't you believe in him?
Why would you say that, Leroy?
Why would you say that?
The question
How
was,
could you lose faith?
The question was,
Hmm?
you would take Bam and Jimmy over LeBron and AD.
Dude, no. Let me just ask you this. You believe Rui Hachimura is going to do that again? Rui Hachimura is going to do that again.
No, although he's been playing decent. No,
Not that decent.
Not that decent. He's made everything.
Austin Reeves. Love him. All right, dude. Good game by him, though. No, I'm not hating on him.
You doing everything you can in your power to hate on him.
I'm not.
Wait, where you?
I'm really just doing this as a
No.
comparison. It's just weird that the Lakers have been one of those inconsistent teams all year. Your point was this year.
Right, but they have 2 elite players, not 2 good players.
Jimmy's elite. You don't think Jimmy's an elite player?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
playoffs?
I mean,
Who's better? That dude's a killer.
all right.
He's a shark, dude.
This is like a stupid conversation.
That's
Here's
not a
why.
stupid
Here's why it's
conversation.
a stupid
It's not a stupid
conversation.
conversation.
Because no matter what I say, right? If I told you, if you ask anybody, would you take Bam
Mhm.
and Jimmy or LeBron and AD? They're taking LeBron and AD. Okay, whether you believe it or not, whatever you believe, that's who everybody's going to
It's
take.
arguable that they've had a better tenure together
Okay.
than LeBron and AD. AD and LeBron together have missed the playoffs 3 out of 4 years. They won
Okay.
the championship. Congratulations, because Goran and Bam got hurt. But most of the time, it's been
And wait a
unsuccessful.
minute. And you say that, but then when I say, if you beat the Bucks, and the Bucks say that
Mhm.
because Giannis was banged up, you say, oh, they can kick rocks.
They can kick rocks.
So why
'Cause
can't
Tyler
you?
was hurt too.
Why you can't kick rocks?
Tyler got hurt.
Why you can't kick rocks?
Reggie Miller said it last night. Tyler's more important than Giannis.
Oh, well.
No, time out.
Hold on.
Time out. He knows I'm getting ready to jump across.
Did he
No. Listen, you don't get. I'm going to take you behind the sheet right now because he's about to get blasted. Right? So I called him. and we're talking while we're on the way to work.
Dude, we're over.
No, the hell with the break. We get this story out. And I said, hey, he said, did you hear what Reggie Miller said? I said, oh yeah, he said the loss for AD, I mean the loss of Tyler was bigger for the Heat than losing Giannis. He goes, you better not, Marcos. You better not. You better not.
Don't be a coward.
No, you better not. If he goes to break, we fighting. So anyway, he says, I wouldn't agree with that. You lose a two-time MVP.
I don't recall saying this. Where is this on the record?
We were in the car, jackass.
I don't remember. We were in the car together. I drove here myself. That doesn't sound like Tobin at all.
No, it
seems
sounds
like
exactly like Tobin being on the other side of a hot take 5 hours
You're
later.
telling whoppers, dude.
I'm not telling whoppers.
You're telling whoppers.
Oh my God, this is the worst.
A lot of Maloik coming out of your mouth there.
I just want to know.
No. Go to break now. You go to break.
No.
Go to break. Go to break. Because
I just want to.
No.
Bum, bum. 15 minutes of heat here for you on 560 WQAM. Hey, we'd like to give you a chance to head to Las Vegas to see legendary magician, extreme illusionist, and stunt artist David Blaine in his first ever residency in Las Vegas. David Blaine in Spades is exclusively at the Resorts World Theater. If you guys want to win, here's how you do it. You go to the Odyssey app, you log in, you listen to WQAM, or go to WQAM.com and listen. You get one entry for every hour that you listen. The more you listen to WQAM, the more chances you have to win. David Blaine in Spades is playing April 28th through July 15th, and tickets are on sale now at rwlasvegas.com or AXS.com. We are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, the channel Miami 560 WQAM. JFig is here after a weekend of Taylor Swift. Leroy is here after a segment where he wanted to choke me out yet again.
Could you lie?
I'm not a liar.
You
don't say that.
You lie. No. Don't act. And then
He's not lying right now.
I'm not a liar.
Don't do that. Don't do that
Right now.
false offense. Oh, I can't believe you know damn well what happened in the car on the way here.
I don't know. Oh my god. The only thing that happened in the car on the way down here, I was laughing at Bill Simmons and Ryan Russillo hating on the Heat. It's the only thing I was doing.
You are
little hate listening. Who doesn't love a little hate listening?
You are the worst. I knew it. Now we're gonna have to secretly record you.
I think he says ringer in every sentence.
It's a ringer.
Let's go to the phone line. Oh, Nicole! Nicole is joining us here on the phone. Hey, Nicole, how are you?
Hey guys, I heard everyone's asking about me,
Wow.
and I just want to say first, happy birthday, JFig. I'm a
Oh,
big fan.
wow.
Now,
Wow.
Tobin,
Hmm?
the Bucks.
Huh? Oh, wow.
Wow, dude.
Nicole.
Nicole
Wait for that all morning.
Nicole
son.
got that makings of a Karen.
Wow.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Why do you gotta do Nicole like that, man?
That's an all-timer, man. Wow.
That was
Cold
wonderful.
green fire.
Joey's always comes with the energy. Nicole.
Really does. Really does.
Appreciate
Heat
it,
lifer.
dude.
Heat lifer. Leroy, he's a LeBron lifer.
What are we doing?
Are you a LeBron?
I don't like the fact that you don't give the Heat the same benefit of the doubt.
What benefit of doubt?
I mean, the Lakers have been a disaster all year. And then they have one win, and you're like, I think they can I just say, I don't disagree with you. I think the Lakers can win that series too. But I don't understand why you give them the benefit of the doubt after a rocky, 80-something games. And really, what's been a rocky 160-plus games for those two. And you won't give Jimmy Buckets the benefit of the doubt.
Because they came on at the end a little bit. No, they did.
Enough to avoid the play-in.
And the Heat have been up and down all year. I mean, you're asking me to have faith in a team that in 82 games has only won 4 straight.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Go.
Win streaks mean nothing in the playoffs.
It-
Playoffs are
they
all about
don't-
handling the up and downs.
I agree with that, but it also means a lot in giving you an idea of what a team can or can't do during the playoffs. So my question is this.
Mhm.
If you've never seen them win 4 games, how are they going to put a stretch enough games to win?
Because you only got to win 4 out of 7. You don't have to win 4 in a row. Means nothing. The mission is already accomplished with the first 2. You stole home court. Now, you know what you have to do? Protect home court. You win the series. That's it. And they only got to win 2 in a row at home. That's half of what you're asking. Not that big a deal, dude. So by any equation, your worries aren't really a worry.
Why not?
Because you're saying, oh, they have to win. Yeah, I haven't seen them win 4 straight. Well, you don't have to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Don't you hear? In order to win or go deep into these playoffs, you need to see a team play more consistently than they've played all year.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Let me just ask you this: if they beat the Bucks, would you have no choice but to believe in the Heat? Because this is the toughest team in the field they're supposedly taking on. So you're telling me if the Heat win this
But
series,
in your lines, they're playing without their best player.
for this last game they did. But I'm telling you right now, even if Giannis plays, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
So let's just say they do.
Yeah.
If they beat the Milwaukee Bucks, you don't think that your faith in them will be revived to the point where you think they can win the title?
My faith will be okay. They can beat these elite teams. Yeah, I'm not. But listen.
So they're 3 games away from having your faith.
Let me ask you a question. I'm not the reason why I feel this way. You can put it on me. You can say you're so negative, you're so this. I feel this way about this team because of what they've done, not me. So if you got a problem with me, go talk to the Heat.
I did talk to the Heat.
Okay, good.
You know what they said?
I'm tired of everybody saying, "Oh, you a hater, you a hater." What if they shown you all year exactly what I'm talking about?
Nobody's calling you a hater. I just don't understand why you're giving other inconsistent teams the benefit of the doubt.
Hater.
Oh, why am I giving LeBron and AD the benefit of the doubt?
Why? Because so they're past accomplishments.
Let me ask you. I can say the same thing about. Do you still trust KD and the Suns?
Not really. We all got to see it together.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like they got a fortunate bounce early on. They don't have to take on Paul George. They don't have to take on a full strength Clippers team.
It's not their problem.
It's not their problem. But like, do I think they're going to win the championship? No.
The only person that talks about injuries and about how it affected them is you in the bubble. That's it. You're the only person. You don't allow anybody else to talk about injuries to their player. You don't care about that. When it was your team, then all you talked about was injuries.
That's the championship, baby.
Then why can't anybody else use that?
Well, what are they using? Is KD hurt?
No.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
Marcos. What is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Why do you mess with me so much?
I don't mess with you. Dude. Eddie's in Kendall. What's up, Eddie?
Hey, how you doing, Reasonable Tobes?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just being reasonable.
Hang up on it.
Just being reasonable.
Hang up on it. We ain't lying on this show.
What's up,
Yo,
Eddie?
come on, Eddie. You know damn well he
Off the
ain't
show?
reasonable. Oh my goodness.
Man, I just every time that I hear you, it's just a reasonable take after another.
I know. That's true. That's the fact. Do you have any reasonable takes today, Eddie?
Hey,
I think we lost him.
Heat 6.
Oh,
it's
reasonable. If we were homers, we would say sweep.
Super
We
reasonable.
would say sweep. We would put
gentlemen.
Hey, have you seen
Does
me with?
anybody feel bad for me?
Have you?
No.
Has anybody seen Tobin with a monocle or top hat today?
I haven't seen it.
Nope.
You left them at home.
No,
That's the only reason why.
I'm just telling you right now.
Oh,
They're not at home. They're in his trunk.
They're not in my trunk.
Do you have a top hat in your trunk, dude?
I used to. It's not there anymore. I was forced to clean it. When we went on a road trip to Tennessee, I had to clean out my trunk of all silly sauce.
Just like a clown car. Like
a nice bag full of everything.
It had a cane. It had a spear harpoon, captain's outfit, a pipe, a dragon costume.
Okay.
There was a slingshot in there.
Okay.
I don't know how that was like back from like way
Bart
back in
Simpson?
the day. Yeah, I don't know.
And the dartboard?
It was Acme slingshot to get the road runner.
I'm just glad that Eddie realizes I'm reasonable Tobes too.
Reasonable Tobes. I thought that was interesting.
Dude, I think they just trying to mess with me now.
Good call by Eddie there.
Yeah, there you go. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Take a break. Little all right on no to close things out after this.
The results are in.
Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. If you missed any of today's show, get the Tobin and Leroy podcast on all your podcast platforms, on the Odyssey app. Well, maybe others do.
All right.
I'll let you start off all right on note today because I feel like you're tired of my nonsense.
All right. My all right is definitely going to go to the Miami Heat. That was a show. That was a show. I can't even, like, did I see it? Did I expect it? No, but guess what? It was there. Everybody contributed. Everybody did their thing. It's unfortunate with Tyler Herro, but if there's any team that's used to, I heard a stat last night. The Miami Heat have had more injury minutes than anybody in the NBA.
Yep.
So that is something to say. They still got here with all of that. Kudos to them.
Mm-hmm.
My no. I would give it to you, but that's just Tuesday, like on Monday. It's every day. My no is going to go to this weather. Like, I don't know if hurricane season has started, but it has rained more out of hurricane season than in hurricane season.
It's way too early.
Way too early.
Too early.
We
And
have like at
last
least
night's
another
storm.
month. And it's hot and rainy and flooding. I would say everybody just be careful out there. Look out for one another and watch out for puddles of water. Me and my son got nails in our tires.
Jeez.
Now, I was thinking that it was just something, but what if I got the nail before I went and picked them up?
Would have been bad.
Yeah, and then we both would have been stuck. So just be careful. Don't drive through the water. That includes you, the rednecks with the high trucks. Just because you got don't mean you can't get
Don't tell
a
me
nail.
what to do. I just came back from Tortua. I can drive through whenever I want to. JFig, what do you got today for all right on now?
Well, you already know my all right has to be Taylor Swift.
Yeah. How long was the concert? How long was it? Was it long? Did she got a lot of material.
So everything started at 6:30 p.m. and we
It's
got
early
out
start
of
for a
there.
concert.
Well, because we got out of there around 12:30
Jeez.
a.m. She sang for about 4 hours.
She did? Really?
She
That's
did.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's
She's
pretty
well
cool.
because it's called the Eras Tour. So she sang multiple songs from each album she has. She has 10 albums. So each
That's still very
era.
impressive. That's still very impressive. 4 hours.
Very, very impressive.
And she did not crack once, guys. She did amazing. And it was actually her singing.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful to be there. You know, it was my birthday present from one of my really good friends, and it was wonderful. Really enjoyed it. And my oh no goes to the
Lion Tobin.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry. No, it is. I'm sorry.
I felt like I was kind of betraying the Miami Dolphins while I was in the Raymond James Stadium. Felt kind of dirty being in those chairs. I didn't like it.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift doesn't come down here.
Well, she couldn't because everything was packed with shows this weekend.
Right.
Uh,
Well, you know,
she
she can
couldn't-
do more than, you know, a show there and then a show
No.
at another time.
It
No?
just didn't work out time wise, and also the way the tour was heading, like north and south or whatever. So it was just not going to work out. And they're also building the F1 track around the Hard Rock. So that's exactly why I think she was
I
not
can't
able
believe they
to
gotta
come down
do
here.
that every year. That's like so much work.
So much money.
I know.
But just imagine how much money they actually get.
I've heard it's not cheap. Marcos, what do you got for all right on no today?
I'm going to take a page out of your book and de-sizzle right here on our Twitch chat, who says, and I agree with him, my all right goes to Max Holloway for his fight this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Picked up another victory, and they banged it out at the end there, man.
I love that. Dude,
pretty
you know what
fun.
the problem is, though, when you're Arnold Allen and you do the, hey, let's do it in the center, you can't get knocked down.
That's true.
Let's do this because he was losing the fight. It was listen, good strategy. See if you could get one knockout in there. But Max said, "Okay, I'm game," and put him on his ass.
Yeah, it didn't necessarily work. I also like his post-fight stuff. You know, he says things like, my modeling career is over now and stuff like that. So he's entertaining and he has a style that you want to watch if you're just getting into UFC.
Yep.
My oh no goes to these damn refs robbing Max Strus of his 3-point shots.
Ridiculous, dude.
Can we please get what I've seen crazy camera angles in every other sport? Can we please get some sort of VAR to determine whether or not he is stepping on the line?
I think
put a GoPro on his
be
shoe.
honest with you,
Put a GoPro on his shoe.
I think you should have a GoPro on the officials.
Wow.
Because
like a body cam?
Because no, we can see where they're looking. And then we can then determine if they're good officials. Because if they're looking in the right spots and there's a foul there and you don't call it, then you got to answer why you ain't call the foul or what did you see there. But it's funny how many times I've asked an official about a certain play or something, and he goes, "Oh, I didn't see it."
Well, then don't say anything, dude.
Right.
All right, here's my all right. My all right. I'll give it to the Marlins. 2 out of 3 won themselves Luis Arraez with a big-time pinch hit RBI to give the Marlins the win on Saturday. So the Marlins back to 500. Clean slate to start the series against the Giants. So they get my all right. My oh no, I'll also stick in baseball. Who's the Oakland A's, dude?
Oh no.
These cheapskates. First of all, they're putting duct tape to fix stuff in their arena like it's an old-time AC. But do you see what they got going on in their broadcast booth?
Whoa, that booth, a certified possum holder.
They got a possum living in their broadcast booth.
That's wild.
Look, first of all, you need to take care of a possum. You know who to call.
Old Tobin take care of it.
Second of all,
Nope.
No exterminator? Like, what's going on? What are the rules here? Like, are they just too cheap to get rid of the possum? What's going on here?
How long is it like it establish a home? At this point, it lives there.
But the possum's not endangered.
It's a part owner.
It's a part owner.
I don't understand what's going on here. Why do the A's just allow vermin to live in their place? That's a giant possum.
That is a giant.
That's not
possum.
like, like I know the Jaguars had a rat problem that was like revealed in the player's report card.
Yeah.
But anybody can get a rat problem. You take care of it. That's fine. That's giant marsupial living in your broadcast booth.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, no one will ever top Hard Rock Cat.
That cat was
something.
legend. Ominous sign for the Kane season.
Sexy Sauce 561 says, us rednecks are safe from floods up here in West Palm. You ain't getting nearly. That's not a flood, bro. That wasn't flooding. Y'all got a taste of it. Y'all didn't get flooded.
No, it wasn't as bad. Although it was a lot of storming last night.
Yeah,
It was a huge storm around 3 a.m.
Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty
Well,
wild.
that's why you couldn't make it in? Because you were up all night?
No, she made it in because you had to shake it off, dude. Shake off the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I had to do.
Oh,
Also,
man.
I'm trying
Here
to find
comes the
gas to
rain.
get down there.
Here
Raining
comes
right
the
now.
rain.
JFig saving on gas like there's a zombie apocalypse.
I saw this.
No, it's
It
the
is-
fact
it is
that
scary, though. It
I
is.
had no idea what was going on with the gas
Hey,
situation
same.
until I came back from Tampa yesterday.
I was like, is there a hurricane? I don't know.
And
about
then
it.
when I went to go look, there was nothing. So
None of the trucks.
the very little I have left.
I blame the old. The old love doomsday preparation.
Have you seen this? The certified possum holder?
Who? Oh, yeah, I showed you that video.
Yeah.
The actual certified possum holder
Yeah.
with the lady with the lady at the redneck bar.
That's who you call.
And look, all the rednecks.
Be careful. I think there's 10 pounds.
Yeah, there's some.
The
What you
girl
doing
was
here, huh?
The girl was by holding the possum, and all the dudes are trying to touch the possum.
Yeah, that's what they're
They
trying.
ain't trying to touch
That's-
the possum.
That's what they're reaching for.
All right, everybody. Look,
Hey,
that's
She
that.
might want to go ahead on and
Hmm?
do a little more support, but that's a whole nother story.
-1.
That's the show for today, everybody. Look, it's a 24-hour rule, okay? Which means tomorrow.
What's 24-hour rule now? What does it mean?
24 hours, dude. Once it's 24 hours since the win, you got to turn the page. You got to go get the next one. 24-hour rule. But now we focus on.
I'm never calling you on the way to work again because you're a liar.
Turn on your microphone.
The mic is on.
His mic is on.
Now it is.
No, but here's the thing. I'm not a liar. You have the radio savvy of a possum.
Okay, please save that.
Like, you just take off the mic cover while it's on, turn it off, and then because it's just scratchies.
It's a hurricane.
He is. Leroy
what it
is a
sounds like.
radio. He is a radio hurricane.
You done?
No, I'm not done, dude. You're telling whoppers about me.
Y'all got. You swear.
Swear what?
The conversation I had earlier, you did not
Wish
say
I-
the direct opposite on the way to work.
Direct opposite. I mean, listen, I was on my way to work, dude, just minding my own business. If you said something, might have been one of those things where I was driving along, yeah, whatever you say, man. You know, it's tough. Anyway, that's our show for today, everybody. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
You know, guys, I'm always one call away, okay?
I'm stupid. And here's why.
They don't
They don't want it.
I'm driving.
Yeah, roll the window down. Give me a honk. Give me a honk. Yeah!
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.